Are you playing in the bathtub with your little doll?
Action figure!
Consider this. What is the purpose of a toy?
To be played with.
Therefore, to not play with it would be
Illogical. Damn it!
You can do it, Wonder Wheel. I don't want to go through life being a Wonder Wheel murderer.
Would you look at that? A toy show. What do you say we go in there and see what they got? Step right up in here, all about wonderful plastic pieces of marvels. Only here on Collectable Past.
Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to another Collectible Past. Getting ready to have some fun, get ready to talk about some toys, some old toys, some new toys, and stuff that may be coming in the future. First, I'm going to say hi to all the people out there in the chat. First one in the house this week was Gap After Dark, Yo-Ho, and a box of toys. What's going on, Gap, man? Good to see you. Next in the house was Chaos Hoy. Hi, Tommy. How are you and the pigs? Doing okay, Chaos? Pigs are okay so far. So good. Everything's going well. Waiting for the fun. Yeah, you're damn right. We're going to have some fun. Padre in the house. What's up, Cod? Always a pleasure to see you as well. YouTube actually did some good. They called out political clowns pushing for the ID bullshit. Yeah, I guess when every rat gets backed into a corner, they got to call something out, right? The Heel of 29, what's going on, man? Great news. Shadow of the Kraken finally turned up with City of Venus collecting the first and second issues. Awesome. Awesome. I'm sure Vinny's going to be able to express gratitude that arrived and hopefully in perfect shape. Unfortunately, they are not here yet. I am soloing this for the start of this stream. Now, normally we would start, about another 5 to 6 minutes from now. So I jumped the gun on this one. I wanted to get a quick heads up start on this one. Just get rolling and say hi to all you guys. Say how much I appreciate everybody has always been in here. Everybody's always in the chat. All the people that have been on the panel. Some people that we haven't seen on the panel for a very long time. I'm still sending my best wishes out. Of course, to our buddy Slasher, who hasn't been around. Man, miss having that guy on the panels, man, but it is what it is. Things have been going on with a lot of different people, and he unfortunately is not here. So hopefully he'll make it back to us. We will wait and see. But guys, be sure to keep Slasher in your thoughts as he's going through some stuff as well. But we've also, we've had old people, just move on. People have just moved on to other stuff, and then we've had new people that actually come into the circle with Steph. Friendly neighborhood toy reviews stepping up and joining the panel. So hopefully she'll be in tonight. Lovely Sherry in the house. What's going on? Lovely Sherry. Good to see you. Chaos Hoy, give credit where credit's due. Yeah, and you always should. No matter how badly they piss you off. Tommy left unsupervised. I know, right? What's going on, Soul Sass, man? Good to see you. Iceman Modeler also in the house. What's going on, Iceman Modeler? Good to see you. All the best to Slasher. Damn right, man. I've known that guy for a damn good number of years. Got to meet with him in person. Sometimes there's people that you wind up meeting online. You never get a chance to meet him in person. Luckily, I was able to meet JJ in person. Unfortunately, it was right before he passed. I just never had the opportunity to meet him before that. And I did get to hang out with Slasher quite a few times. So, I'm hoping that we're going to have more times to hang out together, but we'll see. I don't want to talk about what's going on, but because of what Slasher going through, he can't be here with us right now. But all the best to you, Slasher. Please get better, buddy. Scrambles, the death dealer in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing, Tommy? Oh, I'm doing about as well as I possibly can. Can't ask for anything more than that, right? What else can you do? But, guys, we're here to have some fun. We're here to talk toys. As always, remember to go ahead and share out the links. Or everybody know that we're going. Eventually, the rest of the crew will get in here. After I've already got started, and I'm sure they're going to be asking, why the hell didn't you tell us you were starting early? Because I didn't know I was starting early. I just decided that's what I was going to do. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into the reason that we are here. Let's get into talking about some toys, man, and what we're going to be showing off this week. Always have a whole bunch of stuff that I have sitting in the back burner. Some of it has been sitting in the back burner a little bit longer than I wanted to, but yeah, hope Trina's well. I talked to Trina recently. Yeah, she unfortunately had to step away from all the YouTube drama and everything. So I'm glad that we had her for the time we did, and I'm glad that she was able to come in for the 4-year celebration of the show. And she says if we ever needed her to come in again for another celebration, like let's say if we decide to do a 5-year celebration and then maybe a 10-year celebration, she would be more than willing to pop on for a little guest appearance, even if it was only a recorded video. So I'm thankful that she was able to do that. She's doing well. She's doing well. Doing a lot better now. It's, I guess the drama of YouTube gets to be a bit much for some people, but let's go ahead and let's start off and let's have some fun. And of course, there's only one pig in the house that has the ability to start off this damn show, and it's Indy of the Guinea Pig Collective as we get into toys from the past.
How you can
Greetings, humans. This is Indy. Welcome back to Toys from the Past. On today's Toys from the Past, we will be building a toy franchise up from its foundation as we will be talking about a Rector set. Now, while watching the construction of steel girders to support power lines in 1911, A.C. Gilbert conceived the Erector set, an educational toy that encouraged kids to create their own miniature buildings. Now, unlike its British cousin, the Meccano toy, Gilbert's simple design fashioned sturdy 1-inch square girders with just 2 bolts. Businessmen and industrial psychologists hailed the toy that put play to work and encouraged children's constructive instincts. A national advertising campaign, the first ever for a toy, in the Saturday Evening Post and Popular Mechanics, launched the Erector set in 1913. In those days, American society did not encourage girls to pursue technical careers. So, hello boys, the ads exhorted heartily, make lots of toys. Appearing around the same time as Lincoln Logs and Tinker Toys, Erector sets introduced boys to engineering and structural principles of modern skyscrapers. Redesigned in 1924, the new basic set encouraged more complex construction. Now, specialized kits with electric motors included allowed kids to create trains, steam shovels, Ferris wheels, and zeppelins. Faced with wartime metal shortages in the 1940s, the company introduced wooden sets. And in the 1960s, the Gabriel Company bought the popular toy, but sales slowed in the 1970s, and in 1980, the manufacturer discontinued the line. Upon its initial release in 1913, the prices started at $1 for the basic starter kits and scaled up to $25 for the largest standard retail boxes, with elaborative deluxe cabinets reaching as high as $525. Today, modern metal stem construction sets are readily available at major retailers and hobby shops. Guys, do you remember hearing about the Erector set? Thank you for joining me, Indy, on this Toys from the Past episode.
With that, Stripe is having a nom, and we are joined by our whole panel. We got Vinnie, Art, we got Steph, and we got Shifty. Everybody's wondering, hey, you started early. You're damn right I started. The pig has no rules that he has to follow. I'll do whatever the hell.
I'm going to start checking in at 5 p.m.
You never know. Padre says, I had one. Never used them. Legos were better. You know what? We had a partial erector set. We didn't have the full thing. It was a hand-me-down, so I never had the chance to get like the full setup with all the freaking motors and all that stuff. So
I got your erector set righty.
You said of a bitch. No, I better not be playing with your erector set in the bathroom because it's all said, oh, that's nasty.
Oh, geez.
But yeah, that was it. I think that was a good start, the erector. And it was another one that was kind of like, and have I touched on that? I have not touched on that yet. Every time I think I've touched on every single toy line I possibly can with toys from the past and Indy's toy history lessons, I find another one that's just sitting there waiting to be talked about. So always having fun with that. Now, before we get started, there's one more thing I want to show off, and I'm glad Steph is here because Steph did something recently with Secret Wars figures. Now, I know, Steph, you had some words about that lenticular design of the shield that the original ones had, but the original ones did have it. And I thought that this would be something really cool to bring out and show off since I've seen that you did that recently. So we're going to jump into real quick an old school toy time. Here we go with a look at those old Secret Wars. Got the black suit Spidey. Right next to that, we got Captain America. Then we got everybody's favorite mutant, Wolverine. Got that original red Daredevil. A little bit worse where all these guys are missing their lenticular shields and any other accessories that it had. Got Baron Zemo. And then we got Doc Ock missing his arms. While I have shown these ones off before, we got Johnny Blaze and his Hellfire shotgun. And then we got the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. I think a lot of people forget that there was two different types of Ghost Riders when they see that Nicolas Cage movie because they mixed Johnny Cage and Danny Ketch. But the other cool thing about these two is that they had glow-in-the-dark features. So go ahead and kind of kill that light. And get the black light on there, and you can kind of see that sucker glowing right there. It even glows on his chest. Like even the chest, his belt buckle and everything, that all glows. This cannon of his did fire. So there's that. Then we have the Ghost Rider. Like the whole thing glows, the skull, because it's like fluorescent paints, the whole back of his head kind of glows a little bit too. There's that. He also had this action where you'd wind the arm up, and he had a chain too that glowed in the dark, and there's a little button on the back and it's supposed to spin. It's just not spinning very well. There it goes. There we go with Johnny Blaze and the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. And the last one we're going to revisit here is we're going to take a look at the Shadow. So like most of the toys in the 80s and into the early 90s, this was 94, they all had gimmicks. This one actually had quick draw action. It's not really pointing at you. Got to get it. Is even then, it just still wants to go all the way up in the air, huh? Hold arms up to the sky. But there we go with the Shadow from 1994 and his little gimmicky quick draw action. One last thing with the Shadow before we get out of here. He did have that piping up at the top, so you can catch it just right. Kind of make his eyes kind of light up a little bit. There we go with the Shadow. There you go with that. I just thought that was kind of relevant with all the Secret War stuff that I've been seeing lately, not only on the shelves, but with Steph and what you've been talking about as well, Vinny. So there you go.
That Daredevil looks like a sleep paralysis demon with his face like that.
You know that the shadow was Alec Baldwin, so he's definitely going to point that gun at you.
Yeah, you
He's
will.
pointed upward though. Why? Like I don't understand what they were thinking. Like the arms go all the way up to the arms up to the sky. Like I had a Shadow Toys kid. It was a pretty cool looking toy though. I mean, it was nice to see the piping on there too. And I know some people talk about that piping stuff. I miss them doing it. I see this certain lines are kind of bringing it back here and there, and it was just a cool gimmick. I mean, so are the light up eye feature, but I mean, of course, you always have the problem with the batteries. But man, they just do the piping in the back of the figure or up at the top of the figure. I mean, I think it's something that's easily addable to most toys. It's not going to really cost them anything extra. It's just laziness on their part that they don't want to put that stuff in. That's some old toys is what that is, Happy, and not all in complete condition. I know we actually have a few of the lenticular shields in the back with the little hologram piece on there. I just don't know where the hell they're at. They get lost in what I like to call the curly shuffle. When I was packing everything up and there was nothing together. So everything I took from my dad's house, it was in like 30, 40 different locations. So nothing was together. But there we go with that. And I guess I'll show one more. And
well, I remember all the superpowers that I had, and the story of the black suit Spider-Man that got stuck on my neighbor's roof.
Oh yeah, the tar Spider-Man.
Yep. I was fighting with my brothers. I forgot how old I was. I had to be maybe 6 or 7. He opened the window and he threw it across the way, and it went on my neighbor's roof. And I watched him in the summer just melt into the tar. It was so heartbreaking.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Melting.
Oh no! Padre says that Vinny is gooning on Italian long jumpers on Twitter. No,
what?
No.
Well, I shared what Chris Fisk put out about an Italian long jumper who broke records and no one covered it because she wasn't black.
Yeah, some of them are hot. I remember that Australian one from about 10 years ago. That everybody, the one that danced. Yeah.
Yep, that's what she got famous off of, was dancing because she wasn't that good of an athlete.
Oopsie.
Spider-Man, the Tar Man, no Spider-Man. Anything else that you guys want to say about those figures? The one with the Ghost Rider, though, man, I was actually surprised that the features actually work on both of them. Granted, the Ghost Rider himself with the chain whip action didn't work quite as well, but it still works. Like most of those toys, after long enough sitting around in a toy box, all the springs and everything rust up in them, and they just don't work anymore. And both of these damn things did. I was kind of shocked.
Yeah, they're still kind of cool for what they was. Like, I understand back then the lenticular shield was probably really cool, and I get they wanted like do a nod to that today, but it's like, do we really need that? You could have given us more hints.
Yeah, I get that. I get that too. I think, though, on the side, they could have gave the lenticular shield because it's supposed to be Secret Wars. It's a nod to the original one. And then they could have just thrown in extra hands. You left a comment on one of my videos, and you were talking about how some of these other companies, like even G.I. Joe, Hasbro, the franchise, I should say, there are other franchises, they will put a ton of different accessories in with some of these damn figures. Why can't they do it for all of them? Because they're cheap. Shifty will tell you about all those Star Wars words he got where they barely include any accessories at all.
He's a Force user with no lightsaber.
Oh, I had a Luke Skywalker that came with no lightsaber once.
Well, at least we do that.
Well, I mean, Mark Hamill doesn't really have a lightsaber anymore now, does he?
That's so fucking stupid. Don't even remind me of that.
It's like, shut up, Mark, and drink your blue milk.
Ugh, out of the weird titties.
I don't want to get into too deeply, but I'd seen somebody talking about.
We did it for George.
What's up, George Lucas, man? Good to see you. Happy, I'm curious. Anybody remember Max Steel? Yeah, vaguely. It wasn't something that I was watching. I was too old for that. Yeah, snowflakes on both sides. But I don't want to get into it too much just because it really don't belong in here. But I heard somebody talking about if you don't like what people are doing with your favorite franchise and you hate it and you decide you don't like that franchise, you aren't a fan anymore. And I just started laughing because it was the most ridiculous shit that I ever heard. That's like saying, hey, I was a huge fan of Chi-Chi's until their food went south and I stopped going. Well, that means you were never a fan of their food to begin with. Okay. Fair enough. Maybe I wasn't a really fan. But then when you're talking about a fan of a franchise, and this is going out for Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Marvel, DC, does not matter. When you were a fan, does anybody know what the fuck a fan is anymore? Does anybody? It's not something that you turn on that blows wind at you.
I was going to say that. I got one on my ceiling.
Anybody know what a fan is? Because what is the root of where does the word fan come from? Does anybody remember that? What the original
fandom?
No, it's not fandom.
It's not?
No. The original reason of calling somebody a fan is not because they're a fandom. It's because they're a fanatic.
Oh, fanatic. That's it.
A fan is a shorting of a fanatic. And what is a fanatic? A fanatic is a person that goes over and beyond the normal range of what somebody would normally do. A fanatic will not just go into a franchise and love it. They will go and they will try to consume almost every single part of that franchise. So let's just pick one in particular. Let's just say Transformers, because I could easily say the other one, but I'm just tired of hearing that damn name mentioned alongside with Disney. So let's just talk about Transformers. You're talking about, you got the toys, then you got the cartoons, then you got the comics, then there's novels, then there's games. So there's this big giant rabbit hole of all these different things, and a fanatic will go through all of that. They will try to consume as much media as possible. Then they might even go to cons dressed up like their favorite Transformers. They will go out of their way to go to all these different sites. They'll go to Amazon, they'll go to Target, they'll go to Walmart, they'll go to all these different sites. They'll go to San Diego Comic-Con just so they can get these different versions of the same toys. That is what a fanatic does. Now, just because something happens with your favorite franchise that makes you step away from it, doesn't mean that you were never a fan to begin with. It doesn't. Because I don't care what it is, at some point, something is going to happen with your favorite franchise that you just don't like. And it doesn't have to be, they're putting these policies in. It could be just really poorly done stories. It could be really poorly done toys. There could be a ton of different reasons why you back away from it. Does that mean you are no longer a fan? Bullshit. There you go. Well, fanatics. See, they know.
I think that they well, nowadays it's not fan anymore. Now it's simp. And if you don't simp for every brand, if you're not the slavery to these brands, well, then you're doing it wrong. And apparently you're the enemy. And I think you're antiseptic as well. I don't know, something along those lines, right?
So they also started out bringing the LARPer term, whatever the frick. Well, I mean, I know what it means, but like, it's just more words where people can say, you're not a real fan, you're just a LARPer.
Yeah, because how dare anybody spend their hard-earned money on things that they enjoy and get to criticize because they spent that money? Like, how dare you? How dare you?
You know what, Padre, that's a good example. A lot of people check the hell out of Metallica. Perfect example. It is. It is a perfect example. A lot of people just felt like the band was disingenuous and didn't have the same feel the minute Cliff was gone. And I agree with that to a certain degree. I think there were certain things that they did, even moving past Cliff, that was okay. But it just didn't seem to have the same feel. And you could actually go back as far as when Dave Mustaine was still with the band. You got to remember, everything on the first few albums that was heavily influenced by Dave Mustaine, and everybody
he wrote so many of those songs. It's crazy, and he doesn't get the recognition for it.
Yeah, neither does Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Say that again.
Hulk Hogan.
Neither does Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Listen, he was best friends with Lars. Remember that?
Yeah,
dude. I spent
while he played lead guitar.
Spent a whole day looking up information on a Transformer named Tarn because I saw a Blokey's figure on him that looks dope. Yeah, he was part of the Decepticon Justice Division. Most of that was told in like IDW. I think maybe a little bit might have been tied in with Marvel. I forget because the later Marvel issues I didn't keep up on. But some of the IDW stuff I did see where Tarn was part of the Decepticon Justice Division. So they actually made a recent figure of him in Hasbro. It looked pretty cool. It was a bit on the expensive side. And while it looked cool, I just wasn't that into it to pay the kind of price that they wanted for it. It was like over 40 some odd dollars. I was like, yeah, nah, that's all right. What else did they say? Yeah, Tommy, I don't think I've ever heard you talk about Transformers like this. This is the first. Yeah,
it's unbelievable. So some would say you're almost a fan.
No, don't say that. No.
You're blowing a lot of hot air right now.
A lot of hot air. But I want to thank everybody who's already hanging out and taking part in the chat. And what's that? I was a big fan of Brace. Then it got moldy. Breeze. Oh, okay. I'm not a fan of bread anymore. Oh, man. But yeah, by all means, guys, if you guys got anything, I know I got a quick start on this. Oh, one more thing. Gap After Dark. Did you ever have any Planet of the Apes toys back in the day? I had one. The only one I remember having is I had the damn soldier, which is funny enough is the only figure that NECA released. So I had it. Don't know where it's at. I'm pretty sure I packed it up from my dad's house. I just haven't found it in the jumble of shit yet. I mean, I'm still like, this is years later and I'm still going through shit that, I haven't found everything yet. And I'm surprised at some of the shit that I am still finding. So,
Tommy, you were talking about being fanatics of things. I'm a fanatic of something.
Yeah. Do tell.
Deals. I'm a fanatic of deals, and I'm glad everybody's here in chat because, God damn it, this week, oh my God.
Do you need the bumper for this one?
I need that bumper. Oh my God.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Excited.
Here you can look, browse, peek, touch, feel, taste, smell, do anything you want, take all the time you want. Nobody's going to pressure anybody around here.
Wow! That's a low price!
I'm sorry, did you say something about a low price?
Wow! That's a low price! I know!
I'll make that deal. How about you bitch? You make that deal?
I make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
I'd buy that for $1.
Shoot. At that price, Burnett can scream all he wants.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Come on, what's going on? The whole order's been prepaid.
Sold. Guys,
yeah.
You don't understand. You don't understand how good the deals are right now. Like Target Circle, they do this 4 times a year. The last time they did it before Easter, it wasn't very good. It was okay, but now they got sales stacking on sales specific to pre-orders, stacking on the regular promo of $10 off $40 spent, $20 off $75 spent. It's insane. It's literally insane.
Wait. You could combine what's already on sale with the $40.
Yes, because like the X-Men figures are like half off. And that stacks with the promo. And I don't even think you have to be Target Circle to get it because I went over there today and it rang up without me even putting my number in. So get your butts over to Target while you still got the chance, or go online.
Just your butts? What about the rest of you? I mean, if you don't have the rest of you, okay, maybe you carry your wallet in your back pocket, but without the hands to retrieve it.
This even works on some pre-orders. Target, y'all. Target.
How long is the sale till?
Probably till like Saturday night at 2 a.m. in the morning, or Sunday morning at 2 a.m. Eastern.
Right there. This is a very important question. I think you need to answer, Shifty, because Gap wants to know: what if you don't have a butt?
Well, that's fine. Just take the rest of yourself.
I hear a lot of agents
to the website or to the to the place. To the place.
The window.
Over there.
To the wall.
Yeah, to the wall.
Let me tell you, if you happen to be a male action figure with no butt, Steph will absolutely just come down on you for it.
Poor Deadpool, bro. Oh my gosh, no ass.
Yeah. Well, you need to find a Rob Van Dam figure, and then you can transplant his butt onto there because he has.
It's cold.
They always made fun of RVD because. Yeah, but hey, hit that video because we got lots of footage, and guess what? Everybody came out with a deal this week at Stateside. Vinnie did, Tommy did, I did. I got several, and here we go.
Yeah, I couldn't spend like Shifty, but I got something.
Well, no, see, I had already spent a lot of my stuff. Was I had pre-orders and stuff I already bought, and I swapped out, and I had gift cards, so. I plan ahead, man. I plan ahead for this stuff.
All right, I hit play.
It's the big Target Circle sale week. They have tons of sales on toys, and then they stack with the Target Circle promo. It's a quarterly promo. Target Circle's free to join. Get in on the savings because they have $10 off $40 spent or $20 off $75 spent. And like I said, it stacks, so you can walk out with a bundle of stuff for a fraction of the price. And check out all the stuff I got in on. I got in on a $36 Hacksaw Jim Duggan Ultimate figure coming out next month. Pre-ordered that. Also pre-ordered a $20 McFarlane Larry Bird figure that's also supposed to drop in July, along with the $20 Magic Johnson McFarlane figure. Nice stuff. And then I'm replacing some stuff I had already bought, and I'm going to get the difference back on it. Got the brown suit Wolverine. That's $27 MSRP.
Actually 28.
Price.
Actually 28.
Then I got the.
What's that?
Actually 28. I thought they were 27, but no. The MSRP on those things are $28.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yellow suit Wolverine, again, $27. $27 X23. And then the $27 Blade from the Deadpool and Wolverine line. And then here's the big one, the $80 MSRP priced Piper's Pit play set with Mr. Wonderful Paul Arndorff, Roddy Piper.
Now hold on. I saw this on sale for $48. If I took it to the register, it would have been another $10 off.
Yes, it would be 38.
No shit.
And by the way, Soul Assassin says that Shifty planned ahead to buy figures of half-bearded naked dudes.
Yes.
Shit, this would have been worth it for Piper.
And Cowboy Bob Orton. All this stuff, along with the things I showed you, I pre-ordered. That's $254 worth of merch. I only paid $150. Yeah. But let's go ahead and go through the sales prices. This thing usually, the Piper's Pit is usually $80. It's on sale right now for $48.99. And $10 or $40 spent. That's $38.99. So that was a huge savings on that playset there. Blade is half off. He's like $13. X23 half off, like $13. Yellow Suit Wolverine, not half off. He's down to like $16 or $17, and there's only like $1 savings on the brown suit Wolverine because he's popular and everybody wants him. But huge savings to be had at Target right now. Head on over or hit up the website and get you some good deals. Cool stuff. Hey, what's
wow? So you bought 2 hacksaws, one for Tommy?
No, I canceled one, and then play this one. This is round 2.
Oh, 1 second. Sorry, I was making a joke because Tommy was like going off on that one hardcore. I thought it was great.
that's why I'm not showing the Cyndi Lauper stuff tonight.
Yeah, that's probably that's a smart bet. 1 sec. Although Captain Lou did look good.
More went over to Target, got more stuff. Check it out. I took back some of my Deadpool Wolverine figures that I had already owned, but I bought again.
Rewind it to the beginning.
What's that?
Rewind it to the beginning because I have a cool shot. A cool shot.
But wait, there's more. Went over to Target, got more stuff. Check it out. I took back some of my Deadpool Wolverine figures that I had already owned, but I bought again in the big Target Circle sale this week, so I get the difference. And I took it back this morning, and I got most of the money back on my credit card. But there was a $15 gift card tied up in the order, a $15 gift card that they actually had given me a few months back for buying toilet paper and paper towels. So hey. Thanks, Target Circle. And I took the gift card and I ran all the way over to the toy department, which they have not downsized yet in Verona, Virginia. So hopefully they won't. And I grabbed $66 for merch between the promo, this being half off, and the gift card. I only paid $28 out of pocket. So more savings to be had for Shifty today at Target. This is usually 25. This is usually 28. Yes, 28, not 27 like I said in the last video. So my savings was even better than I thought. But the cheapest figure I bought for $13 is actually the best figure. It's the new Batman from Mattel Toys. Check it out. Finally got my hands on them. They didn't have Robin, but they had Flash, and I passed on Flash. But man, this one looks great. I'm going to crack him open next week and maybe do a review. I'm going to might have to even do some collecting of this line. Definitely going to get Superman when he comes out, but Mattel is killing it with the cheaply priced figures between this and the Masters of the Universe movie line for $10. That Skeletor, that $10 Skeletor, man, I think it looks better than the deluxe one. But hell yeah, this figure looks awesome. And I may have to get in on this line hardcore. Can't wait to see what they do with the collector's line. They should be previewing it pretty soon. Cassandra Nova, half off. Didn't really want her, but I got to thinking, man, I really need to get a jacket for Blade, and she's got a jacket, and that overlay may fit on Blade, and if it does, it's got that pop collar, so it may look cool, and I can paint it black, and if that looks cool, I can just go back and paint her arms white to match her shirt, and I got a fix for $13, so hell yeah. Maybe it'll work. I'll keep you posted. This was the only good multiverse figure they had. I got 90 days to take it back. I probably will. I might. I don't know. I don't like the colors. I passed up on this a couple of times before. I'm kind of iffy on the colors. Too dark. The gray is too dark. The blue is weird. But this is neat though. This figure actually has a unique wash on it. So every figure is different. Check it out. It's the Justice League Batman. Also went over to Ross. Finally found a cheap G.I. Joe figure. This is my first one. Sergeant Stalker. Why did they have to name the black man Stalker? I don't know. But I got 30 days to take him back. I may just do it because I think the classified version looks better. But wait.
Man, you got deals and racism.
Technically, he is the classified version. He's just the retro.
Yeah, retro carded. Yep.
Yeah.
Quite Shifty. You know that.
Yeah.
Great deals, though, man. Great deals.
Yeah, I know. I Target. I love Target. I love Target, and I love GameStop. Let me tell you something. I went to GameStop today, right? Mm-hmm. And I took my broken, my lightning damaged launch GameCube, which I had already got like over $300 for in insurance claim way back when, right? It's been sitting in the basement, and I found out that they were taking in damaged systems now. Took it in, right? All she did was just plug it into the wall. No games checked or anything. Just turned it on. The problem is it'll cut off after 15 minutes of overheating, and she didn't know that. She just pushed the button. It turned on, so she gave me the full $33 credit. So, wow.
You didn't say nothing?
No, I didn't say shit. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. I mean, like, I paid $199 for that thing when it came out. I've got like close to $400 back on it.
Off of that?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, GameStop has a ton of deals, bro.
Yes, and GameStop. Oh, go ahead, Steph.
Oh no, I was just gonna say they have a lot of deals whenever I go. For figures.
And today they had a huge moving truck and the doors wide open when I went over there, and they had a bunch of black racks that they're putting in there, big black racks. And she kept on talking to her.
I don't know. I'm a
manager.
little bit worried that you keep going on about these big black racks.
No, they were
I'm a little
big
bit worried
black
that
racks.
Shifty's such a shifty fella.
And she was talking to her district manager. She kept on talking about consoles and stuff, consoles. I think they're going to start carrying and displaying like old consoles throughout the store and having shelves full of games and stuff because they were putting a lot of shelving and black racks through the store today. And it's
the GameStop by me. They did that. There's a whole section that has like the retro gaming consoles. Some of them are plugged in. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe that's
so real quick. I want to get to some of the people in the chat.
Okay.
Soul Assassin said the world needs Roddy Piper back, and we were showing off that Roddy Piper one. Happy says Wolverine is in a new Sheep Detectives movie.
Oh, that looks really good.
Oh, Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
Okay. Soul Assassin also wants to know, Shifty, you're going to get that Cavill Wolverine figure.
Probably not. I got
unless it's on sale for $13.
Yeah, for $13 because Soul Assassin also he thinks that you're an accountant.
Well, I do. You know what? I did have plenty of papers and calculators and pens, and I was doing. I was planning. Yeah.
Oh man. Happy also says he got a nice Call of Duty X Spawn figure for his birthday. Awesome.
Oh,
I remember seeing that one in the stores.
Yeah. That's
still holding out for
it was a signed version, remember? And it said Tord instead of Todd on it.
Right. Soul Assassin said I'm still holding out for a mini Nintendo 64 launch. I'm actually kind of surprised they haven't done it.
They're not. The only reason they put those minis out was there was a gap of years between the consoles that they didn't have a new console out, and that's why they did it. And yeah, it's not happening.
Well, I mean, they put stuff out that just don't really exist anymore either, like the Genesis and stuff like that. And I heard that you could put the original game cartridges in the freaking Genesis too.
Yep.
I know that.
Wow. Yep. They have something like that. The 64, they do have new 64s that they're making with it has extra features. Not Nintendo, but other people are making them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I sold mine a number of years ago with the original box and everything. It was the Jungle Green edition.
Oh,
nice. Dude, how much did you sell it for?
At the time, it was like $75.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
At the time, that was actually a lot of money for what I sold it for back then. And this was like 2014 or something. They weren't like everywhere else. They really weren't going for much. Put it on eBay, got $75 for it, and I sold a bunch of the games. Unfortunately, I sold one of the games I kind of wish I didn't. Now I sold the original Conkers.
Oh, Conker's Bad Furry. Oh my god, it's like one of the most
original one.
Rare
and they've changed it so much since the reboots that they said if you had the original version, it's worth hundreds of dollars now. I'm like, like I sold a whole bunch of those cartridges for probably like $25.
I know a lot of the Marvel versus Capcom stuff. They were going for big money too.
They still are super expensive.
Yeah, Children of the Atom. Like I saw one brand new sealed. Going for like $14,000 or something.
Good lord.
It was insane. I was like, what? For this? Huh? What? Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah,
that was years ago.
I still wish I had my Dreamcast and all my fighting games.
Chaos said he had a Jungle Green Nintendo 64 too. Shit. Cool. Cool beans.
Well,
all right.
We got something funny here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah,
what you got?
This one, one hell of a swap is what this is. It's a shame Adam's not here.
Whoa. Look at this swap out. This is crazy. It's the craziest one I've ever seen.
I don't. You have to talk me through this one. What is?
He's wearing a female jacket.
Oh.
And there's a platinum sticker on that one.
It's missing hands and everything too. What did he do? Switch out a female arms with a jacket thing on it?
Look at this one.
Hands are there. Sure. Oh shit.
This is crazy. It's the craziest one I've ever seen.
Sticker, bro.
That's what he's supposed to look like right there.
Oh. And what character is it?
Bronze Tiger.
Oh.
Yeah. Holy shit. So that's
Some poor kid's going to buy Shifty's overheating game console and going to cry because it worked all summer for the money. Oh,
like, oh my god, a GameCube.
They got 7 days.
That same kid's going to buy a bronze tiger with the female jacket.
Right? The lack of hands, right? That's the first thing I noticed. They don't check. They don't half the time. They just don't check. I seen another guy who was talking about he does the toy hunts and stuff like that. And he seen one, shit you not, they swapped out a chest with different arms and I think it was a different head. So it was like 3 different parts that they switched. They swapped off this figure and they only put like the bottom half of the legs or something like that, like the waist and the legs.
Wow. Yeah, there's some pretty creative ones. You remember when I found, what the hell was it? It was the gargoyles. It was Goliath that they put inside of a rhino package.
Yep.
Oh my god. And no wings, no nothing. It was like, dude, unbelievable. But here's another. This one was kind of cool. I found this one on discount at Walmart. I never had any of these aside from the one that Adam sent me, but I'm not opening up that one because it looked too good. The Piper with the crossover one. But this Superstar one, I'm like, for $10, Nikolai Volkov? I want to give it a shot.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Vinnie right here.
Still full price here.
McFarlane Toys.
What's that, Shifty?
They're still full price here. I got plenty of those.
Wow. Yeah, they had 2 in the clearance section, and the other one was Diesel. So out of the 2 of them, I think I'd rather get Nikolai.
Today, I am reviewing Superstar WWF's Superstar line. I got this one for $10. Nikolai Volkov. Now, this one when I was a kid, he was always fun to watch. Here are the other characters, wrestlers in the wave. But yeah, apparently, this one was on sale. I found it in clearance in Walmart. So I'm going to open them up and give you guys a quick little review. So let's break this figure down. And please don't mind the rain. We got some storms. We're in the stormy season. But this is not a bad looking figure. I'm kind of surprised with how much movement and articulation is in these figures.
It's essentially like
the
Origins figure.
Yeah. I see. I didn't know the Origin line was like that articulated.
Oh, you've seen some of my reviews. You had to.
Well, I did, but I mean, at the time when I first saw them in stores, it was before I saw your reviews and stuff. I was like, these look pretty good, but I don't know, because I was bummed I missed out on the classics. The ones that I showed on that short, they were like $100 each or more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I missed out on those because I didn't know those were mail-aways, and that's the only way you get it is through Maddie Collector. And then I think you had to be part of the Mattel club or some shit, like Hasbro's nonsense. I'm like, I ain't paying extra for all this shit, But it's crazy. I wish I went in on that line.
Adam got me a Roddy Piper. It was a crossover one, which looks awesome, but I didn't want to open him yet because, again, he looks fantastic in package. But yeah, we got hinge and swivel by the ankle, boot cut. The knees, I guess because of the knee pads, it's a little bit limited, but not too bad. We got some in the arms. I'll take off the shirt and show you guys. Good ball joint in the head. But yeah, I'm digging this. Pretty cool looking figure. So here he is without the shirt and the hat on. And yeah, they were very generous with the muscles.
Yeah, he's yoked.
I will say that, but I know it's the He-Man.
Yeah, he's never been like that, but he always had like that rum
style. Nice ball joints on those arms. We have
you know what, Vinnie?
Elbow.
What's that?
There was a perfect analogy that Slasher had made before about these figures. He said they're done just like the old AWA figures were done back in the day.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, it's cool what they did for like that type of retro stuff. Like I wasn't going in on any full waves, but I mean, for $10, I was really curious about these things. So,
well, you can't find them anywhere.
With these,
these. I mean, the people would get up and they get out there as soon as they open, and they buy them all up, and nobody can find them. And it's like so many characters.
What's the really popular characters are the harder ones to get. Because I remember seeing these things everywhere. I saw Andre the Giant one time, and I'm still kicking myself I didn't get him because I should have at least to flip them.
Never sold.
I know he's going for some money.
Real quick, I said hello to Jedi Master in the chat. He said, "Good evening, Tommy, Steph, Shifty, and Vinnie."
What's up, brother? Good seeing you.
Never.
Good evening.
Never sold the Heart Foundation, the Bulldog. Hacksaw Jim Duggan just recently came out, and I think I've already missed that wave because it never hit my Walmart.
Dude, I seen Brett. I seen Neidhart as well. I also seen, this is when I picked it up for Slasher, Latino Heat, LWO version of freaking Eddie Guerrero.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Papa Shango, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack. I even seen that shit ass Diesel, but I can't stand Kevin Nash, and I ain't picking up his damn figure.
Yeah.
Go to hell.
And that's the thing. Like I saw Anvil twice, and I went, all right, maybe the third time I went to the store. I'm like, yeah, I'll get him this time. Why not? And then maybe I'll hunt for Brett. Then he was gone completely. Never saw Brett.
The one figure I seen from Superstars that I don't care, I would never buy was that Shawn Michaels, man, because every time I see it, he makes me lose my smile.
That figure is freaking awesome. It was like on sale clearance for $7 on their website at one point, and I snatched it up. And I hate Sean. I hate him, but that figure looked nice. That Bam Bam Bigelow we got at Ollie's looked nice too.
Bam Bam
Dude, that awesome. Bam Bam was amazing. I was so glad I was able to pick up one and send it to Slasher. He loved that damn thing.
Nice.
I wish I would have got the Mr. T though. The Mr. T in the WrestleMania outfit, that camo outfit, was freaking badass, dude. Never seen it again after the few times I did see it and I didn't have money for it. Yeah. I was pissed.
That sucks. Yeah, I know, because again, full price on those things, no. If they're on sale, yeah, you know. But
anyway, why don't y'all like Shawn Michaels?
What's that?
Why don't y'all like Shawn? I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
That's because Vince McMahon used to poop on his head. All right, let's go on to the next. We're almost done with this review, folks.
Wait a second.
Is there, so the swivel.
What?
Steph's Canadian. She should know why we don't like him.
Wait,
there's the old Montreal screw job. Come on.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's one. Two, I never liked Shawn Michaels because I always hated the Rockers, and then when they pushed that little dancing prince and cupcake, I just it made me sick to my stomach. So anyway.
I always forget about that thing.
Yeah.
But it's still, like, I liked him as a wrestler, though. So I don't know. I'm biased because
he was talented. I will give him that.
Yeah.
He was talented. I didn't like his gimmick. I didn't like his attitude. So
yeah.
How it goes. We do have a hinge for the wrist, but he does come with alternate hands. So he has 2 open hands for body slamming, and he also has 2 fists to go along with the regular style He-Man ones. So not bad at all. These are pretty cool. I think if they put a ball joint at the waist, these things would have been even more badass. But yeah, a pleasant surprise. So yeah, I hope you guys dig it. If I find more of them on clearance, I'll get them. But I am not paying full price for something like this.
I think that's one of the things that they didn't need, though, Vinny. I really don't think they needed the ball joint in there because it's not like it's a super articulated figure. I think for what it is and what they have there, I think that's more than sufficient because they're actually working with limitations with this design too.
Yeah, they are. But that's what I mean. It would be easy because the way that the waist is tapered in like that to give them the V shape. If you did it, it would be more fun for kids, I think, because you could get the side to side motion too. You know, especially when you're doing like body slams and stuff with your figures.
I don't know. I had Papa Shango slam that one character, no problem. Sure.
Yes.
Be curious, and a couple of my buddies, they have them. Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective, he showed a Papa Shango that looks incredible. So if I could find more on clearance, I will get them. But pretty nice.
If you check in an Ollie's, you more than likely will probably still find a Ric Flair. I don't know how they must have got the entire East Coast supply in all the Ollie's of freaking Ric Flair because my store was loaded with them. Hulk Hogan's NWO outfit sold out quickly. So everybody I bought them for that asked me to get the Hogan and Flairs for, I got it for them and sent them out. But when I went back to look to see if they had any more, gone. The only thing they had left was Ric Flair.
They had Mr. Perfect too out there for a while.
See, I'd never seen Perfect sit in any of my stores.
Oh.
Just Flair, Flair, Hogan, and then I seen 2 Bam Bam Bigelows, and that was it.
Wow.
Well, while we're on the wrestling thing, I got this last little video. Well, yeah, one little video here.
All right. And then we'll go back because the next ones I got to show, they're like 3. Yeah, I think they're 3 in a row. But they're short ones. So.
Uh-huh.
All right, hold on a sec.
Here's a better look at that Piper set.
Yeah, Piper looks really good.
Hey, what's going on? It's Shifty back with another video. Check it out. I got the WWE Elite Collection of Piper's Pit play set here. I picked it up in the big Target sale this past week at, of course, Target, and it's great. It usually goes for $80. Got it down to like 40. Well worth it. Hell, it would have been well worth it if it was just Piper and the play set. But no, you get 2 extra figures. You get Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff and Cowboy Bob Orton. But that Piper figure is pretty cool. Great head sculpt. It comes with a onesie. They perfected the outfit. They stitched the shirt to the kilt, so you don't have any riding up issues. You don't have any issues of trying to keep the shirt tucked in with the belt wrapped around, trying to keep everything together. It's a onesie and the belt, and that looks great. They forward thinking on the part of Mattel there to improve the suit for Piper. It comes with a faux WWE microphone. Yeah, it's not WWF, but it'll have to do. But a nice figure, 2 extra hands, and great good stuff there. Cowboy Bob Orton. I have no connection to him other than the short time that he managed his son, Randy Orton, in WWF, and it was short because he forgot to tell the office that he had hepatitis, and he got bloodied in a match with the Undertaker, and well, that caused some issue backstage, understandably, and he was gone. But he comes with 2 cowboy hats and a cool Saturday Night's Main Event shirt. I'm going to try to sell him on Craigslist for $10. Hopefully somebody will bite because I do not need him in the collection. Also, I'm going to try to sell Mr. Wonderful. They call him Mr. Wonderful. He had a great WCW theme song. And that's the only time I really knew him, when he was in WCW. Not in WWF. That was before my time. I didn't get into WWF until like 1991, or late 1990. So he was well gone from the promotion by then. Comes with a cool WrestleMania shirt, 2 extra hands. Going to try to sell him for $10. Also on Craigslist. The backdrop playset. You get 2 brown leather folding chairs. You get the cool backdrop with 3 pictures of Roddy Piper in various poses. You can't see the other 2. And you got that blue the faux WWF logo there. I'm going to probably print out an actual logo at some point and fasten it to it. It shouldn't be too much trouble. But great play set. I'm going to try to get a little bit of money back on it, hopefully. But Target, huge savings coming through again. Nice set from Mattel. Hey, what's going on? It's
nice stuff right there.
Yeah, I told Adam about it. I think he wanted it, but he never got back to me. Hopefully he saw
Oh,
it.
he had the storms and stuff. It knocked out his internet.
Oh, it did. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Well,
they had a
if you
tornado
know-
touchdown over there.
Oh, damn. Well, if you could talk to him before the sale ends, tell him about it. And
yeah, I'll hit him up. All right, I got so inspired by that bronze tiger thing, and boy, do I know why people have been returning them on top of it. This figure is one of the worst pieces of shit on the planet, but he was on sale as well. So I know Walmart, again, if you're lucky, Walmart has a section that they've been getting rid of them, and I picked up a Superman figure for $10 as well over there.
Right here. Formerly designer of McFarlane Toys, and today I'm going to be doing a review on Bronze Tiger. So I got this one at a discount at Walmart. I guess they keep making mistakes over there. So if you're lucky, you might be able to find some figures for pretty cheap. But I do intend on customizing this guy. I kind of got him for that coat. I've seen some pretty cool customs for other figures. And yeah, we're going to break this down, and I'll show you maybe one or two.
By the way, did they pay Michael Jai White?
because that is definitely his likeness. Well, I decided to not do a review on this figure because it's actually a piece of trash. This thing is garbage. The design's terrible. It looks like he's got a 1980s mom dump truck back there. Like, you know, really, really terrible. Like mom jeans, it looks like he's wearing. The joints suck. And I went to turn his head, and we had this lovely issue. So, yeah, this thing is a piece of shit. So I repurposed his jacket. I mean, it's one of the main reasons I got the damn thing. But, yeah, I'll show you something better. So this is what I did instead. And I think that looks pretty killer. I don't know anything about this Authority Superman. Again, I got him for $10 at Walmart. So I'm like, what the hell? I think this looks incredible. And, yeah, most people are taking this jacket and they're putting it on Hal Jordan, which is also cool. But to me, I don't know. It looks a little too long for that Hal Jordan figure. But I think that's Superman.
The Leon figure.
I might still do it anyway, just to take a look, see it in person. But not bad. This is a way better kind of upgrade. So if there's things you want, if you want to do it, you could do it. And again, you can also make your own customs. I mean, if you swap out the crotch and the legs with another figure that you like that has good proportions, I mean, there's plenty of good customizing you could do. And yeah, you just need an X-Acto blade because you're going to have to cut part of the Bronze Tiger to remove that jacket part. But it's like 2 strips on either side of his pec. So just lift and get the blade in there ever so slightly, and you should be good until it's able to kind of peel off without damaging it. And then he's got a piece on the back. I would just trim that once you do get the jacket off in the arms. But there you go. And no, there's no discs in here. It's just, yeah, when I removed his arms, I took the discs out. So, you know, that the rotating shoulder joint thing. Just pop the arms on and then you're all good. So there you go. Hope you like this one. Yeah, Bronze Tiger, a 1 out of 10 garbage figure, but worth it for the coat. That's where he gets the 1. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Hey, guys.
That looks great. That looks really great.
Yeah, way better.
Did the neck peg just break?
Yeah, I turned his head and it just snapped off. I've never had that happen before with a Marvel figure. I mean, a McFarlane figure, rather. I was like, holy shit, this thing's garbage.
Have a good night, Happy.
Have a good night, man.
Later.
So that was 1. And like I said, I got a slight multi-part on this one. So I ended up doing the full review on the Superman as well. Because, yeah, this guy was surprisingly good. You know, I like the proportions and what they kind of did with it. But again, I know nothing about it. I never read whatever the story was. But still very cool looking.
This is Vinnie Art, formerly designer of McFarlane Toys. And I am a comic book creator as well. Check out my stuff at vinnieart.com. I thought it looked kind of neat, but I was never going to pay full price for something I'm not that familiar with. I do like the proportions and stuff on this thing. Might get a repaint. Like I said, I'll mess around. But first, let me do a breakdown for you guys. So here is that Superman. I think it's the Authority Superman. Again, I don't know anything about it, but I do think it's a pretty cool looking figure. And for $10, I mean, yeah, really nice. His proportions are great. I'm sure a lot of this is reused from other figures. I like what they did here. So not too bad. Although I know like he's got like, what is it, the ribbing on like the pants. It should have extended, but they didn't. It's just the underpants that are like that, or his diaper area. He does come with matching hands. So if you want the left one as well, that's out like that, or the right one, that's a fist. And like I said, the posability is very nice on this one. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff you could do with it. Yeah, again, he looks good. I like it. Like I said, I was never going to get this at full price, but when I saw it at Walmart for 10, I'm like, yeah, I could probably do something cool with it. And I will show you a little bit of a custom job I did as well with this dude. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with this one, surprisingly. His jawline might be a little bit too big. Resume here. You know, some people love this face.
I think it looks fine.
Not so much. I think it's a little too long, and that jaw is it's too much. Like if you shaved some of this off, but I don't know if it's based off of as a very specific drawing or not, or it's just what they wanted to do. I'm kind of getting that Tom Strong vibes off of this. You guys remember that independent book? So yeah, here is basically the custom I ended up doing. This was from Bronze Tiger. So I thought this looked pretty awesome. What I did was I removed the disc as well so that it sits better. I think with the disc, it'll probably cause more problems and look uglier. Not bad. It doesn't restrict anything. And I think the movement and everything is still there and looks just awesome. You know, I know a lot of people, they did it for Green Lantern, but I think it fits him very, very nicely. So that's something you can do if you want to do it. And here is how he scales with a pretty tall Batman. It really works. You probably give him about 7.5, I think. If you're getting him brand new, I'd say, yeah, he's more around like the 7.5 kind of range. Getting him on sale, solid 8. But yeah, that's my view. That's my review. And I hope you guys like it. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Hey everybody, this is Vinnie Art, formerly designer.
Who's trying to be a detective out there? Stop it. Get some help. Here, I'll show you the other thing I did with it as well. Because again, you can do it with other figures. I saw it on what was it? I think Instagram. People were doing that. They were swapping it out and showing the Green Lanterns. I guess there's 3 or 4 different Green Lanterns. The one that had the worst body that everybody bitched about that time when I was showing them. I think we were off air, but yeah, the worst looking one looks the best with that jacket on. Classic Hal Jordan did not. So 1 second. So this one was pretty cool too. If you guys remember the hybrid of Superman and Batman, this is the one that Dan Moore designed.
Here, and I want to show you something pretty cool too. I think we got a potential custom for a red hood that could work really, really well.
Oh yeah.
I'm just putting it out there, folks. If you're looking for a nice red hood, that'd be pretty badass. What we do is trim the ears, put some paint on him. If you want to change things up a bit. But yeah, again, this is a Bronze Tiger jacket and arms. And the hands are Authority, Superman. But anyway, I'm going to switch those out anyway. You could swap them with whatever. They should work just fine. We got some really good custom potential, I think. What do you guys think? Let me know. Yeah, leave a comment. And what are your thoughts? Have you used this jacket yet on anyone else besides Hal Jordan? Because I think that looks pretty sweet. I don't know. If I do decide to do it and kind of change the paint and everything, I'll let you guys know. But either way, this is pretty badass. And because the build on this guy, I like that he's got the longer, thicker legs, and the proportions are pretty fantastic. So anyway, here is also a pretty good combo. This is my go-to for a while, putting the Superman head on this body. For some reason, I just dug it. But yeah, with the coat and his regular hands, that's pretty good too. Not gonna lie, kind of like that. But anyway, yeah, there's plenty of potential here for doing more custom work. Yeah, hope you guys like it. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out my other social media, my books, my original artwork. I'm on Whatnot now as well. Go to vinnieart.com, should take you there. Or if you are on Whatnot, it's user /VinnieArt over there. So yeah, thank you everyone. Please have a great night or day whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you soon with more cool reviews.
Yeah, I'll be doing one tomorrow night, another Whatnot for the folks if you guys were jumping in on that. But yeah, pretty good custom potential here.
Yeah, I really like the head on the Authority Superman. Like I almost bought it just for the heads swap, but I was like, it's kind of too expensive.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, if you check your Walmarts, check the clearance section, because I know that they were going everywhere around this time.
They have a bad habit of doing that because they did it with that one. The Red Sun Superman, the heads are really good on that, but I don't want to buy the figure for it. And then there was the what was the Superman with the gladiator body?
Yeah, but that head's too small. It's kind of shitty. I had gotten that one at GameStop on sale, and I was really disappointed that I got it. You can't do much with it, and it's the ball joint it's so short that the whole ball joint, the whole peg comes out with it. so it's stuck in the head.
Oh.
Remember his old school way of doing it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah, you need to find a really good compatible piece, or get your needle nose pliers, and then pray that you could find another good figure that the peanut head will work on.
Yeah,
because that's
then
what
when
it's
you
like,
do,
like a peanut head.
then when you do finally pry it loose, hopefully it doesn't fly across the room and you lose it.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that was a really disappointing figure.
So I wanted to ask Steph something. Steph, what was your thoughts on the San Diego Comic-Con? What was that, Final Faces or
the Jada?
Losing, yeah, the Jada, the like losing faces, or
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I did a little short today while I was at work, but I really like that they come with hands, and it's really freaking cool. Except like a few of them won't work with the Player 2, so I figured like, well, they're probably gonna put out a smaller Player 2 version pack at some point. But it's
Maybe.
really cool.
It depends. Yeah, it depends how many other versions they do. Because I know like the only two that stand out, and you correct me on it too, because I forgot about Blanca, the Player 2 and Blanca, is Cammy. I think those are the only two that really would have the big differences.
Dalsim.
Oh yeah, okay, 3. That's right.
I don't know if Bison has the same color beret. Is it because he has two other colors? He has the ugly like orange and green, and he has the turquoise and red. So I'm not sure if the berets are the same color though.
Yeah, you're right. They could do another pack for sure. Shit, I didn't think about that.
Other than that, I'd have to check at the picture. Like I said, I thought Chun-Li's buns were colored or buns, but wait, hold on. Let me check the figure because
Stop gooning over Chun-Li.
listen, got thick legs. Oh no, her buns are just white. Never mind.
Yeah, they should have been. Yeah, because it's just the costume. It's either red or pink.
Yeah, the red and the pink version. But I'm sure
Yeah,
there was
it's
someone else.
the Street Fighter Alpha. That's the one where she doesn't have the white on it. She just has her hair is curled up. They're braided and curled into those buns, into the shape.
Yeah.
Buns. My Walmart's been getting the alternate colors in.
Oh, they have?
Yeah, I got the red Chun-Li over there. Well, I didn't get it, but they got the red Chun-Li, the blue Guile. I think I saw the silver cameo once.
I've been looking for the blue Guile. I can't find him anywhere.
Yeah,
Damn.
got it. Check your GameStops because I saw him there a few times.
Yeah, my GameStop.
Mm.
Well, you never know. You never know, because I did find that Blanca that was impossible to find. I did find him a couple of weeks ago over there. So, yeah, I'll try to keep an eye on.
But I
can't
think.
believe we're. Go ahead.
What's that?
Oh no, I was gonna say I think T-Hawk and E-Honda also have different Player 2 stuff because of the face paint. It's different and the little bandana and shit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I can't believe we're just two away from finishing the set.
I know. I don't
Crazy.
want to miss out on Zangief. That's He's one of the few I pre-ordered.
And in case anyone's interested, I dropped the link to her short on the continue heads. The beat up pieces.
I could show the intro to the new video that'll be up tomorrow. My full Blanca Player 2 Blanca review.
Oh, nice.
I'll
Now,
just
I'm
show
telling
that
you,
real quick.
that first one, that was a 10 out of 10 for me. The green one, it was just made like all the stuff that they did with the cutout hair, so he could arch his head way back and the hair wasn't getting in the way. It was just so many just really intelligent design applications they put into it that were just genius.
And you know what? That head pack is it's so affordable. Even at $50, it's affordable. If you break it down, each head's like not even $3 if you count the hands. I mean, there's so much stuff in that pack for $50. It's a good deal. It's a good deal for $50.
Yeah, because sometimes like heads, like we talked about, like $30 each. Sometimes if you get custom ones and stuff.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I could hold on.
I was telling Vinnie.
I
was telling Vinnie if they put out like a frame set, like a large frame, and it included heavy cardstock backgrounds and the ground of all the stages for every one of the characters, I would drop like $70 on something like that, just to put my figures on.
Yeah.
It'd be freaking cool too. Oh my gosh, is it bugging? Oh, is it working?
Yeah, who's playing?
Yeah.
Okay. It's bugging on my screen though. Shit.
I could, if you send
Hold
it
up.
to me.
Oh.
It's working.
Yeah, it's playing. It's playing.
Oh
Yeah, he looks
oh.
great.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that color scheme, I think that one works. Did they change the color of the lightning effect too?
I don't think so. No.
I'm pretty sure that's the same color.
Oh,
Yeah.
it had a gradient like that?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. I didn't open mine yet. That's why I was, yeah. He's,
Dude, it's so freaking cool.
yeah, that is great. The yelling face is so good on that one.
Yeah. That's what I.
Man, that background. That's really
Yeah, he
nice.
did a good job with that.
But I want to share.
What did you use to make the background as well? Is it like foam and stuff?
Oh yeah, it's just the foam that I got at the dollar store. Like it's not the thick foam. It's like the like smaller ones. And like other stuff was made with wires and popsicle sticks and rolls of toilet paper and all that shit.
Nice.
Oh, and I just double checked it. Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same effects.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's what you were saying, Tommy, with the hair. Like
Yeah, it's just hollowed out so it doesn't get in the way. It's so smart. It's so smart.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand why a lot of these other companies that are, especially when they're doing female characters that have long hair, why they don't do something like that so you can get more posability. Because they have this amazing movement in the freaking necks and the ball and the top of the head, but you can't utilize it because of the way the hair sculpt is.
Marvel Legends, we're looking at you.
Dude, they'll never do it. Like
I know.
imagine
That's-
doing something smart like this. That's,
Yeah,
like,
why would they
it's so-
Why would they do that when they can't even keep an arm in the socket?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And yeah.
That's really good though. Oh yeah, I saw some other stuff too that Jada's dropped recently. We'll have to show that in a bit too.
But yeah, I just wanted to show a bit of the thing. Oh, I do talk about his butt here. I don't remember where though.
Of course you did.
I think it's here.
That's great though.
I wonder where he bought them orange shorts.
Look at that range.
Yeah, right.
Brazil. He's Brazilian. Dude, that is a perfect Van Damme for a figure that big. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, like when I did my review and the fact that I was able to roll him up into a ball just blew me away.
Yep. You made a softball out of him. It was great.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome, dude. God, I love him. I just did one pose with him. I was like, this is so sick.
Yeah, good articulation. It kicks the shit out of so many different things. You know,
Yep.
like, when people ask me, is sculpt or articulation? What's more important? Sometimes it is articulation. I got to be honest. But these guys, they do a perfect job on both. You know, because this is so accurate to the Street Fighter 2. You know, and then the other companies doing such a great job with the Alpha. But yeah. These were the other beat up heads. Which, that is freaking awesome. I really like it.
And I got really sad because I thought about putting, the evil Ryu on the regular one, but his skin color is different, I think.
Oh yeah. A little bit.
Here, I got one for you, Vinny.
What do you got?
I'm going to share this real quick. So.
Oh, the glow in the dark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
That's
Apparently, Entertainment Earth exclusive, though, huh?
Wow.
Oh, shit.
July
right.
2026 estimated to arrive.
Holy shit.
Hmm.
And what's the longevity on that type of stuff? Like,
I have glow in the dark stuff from when I was a kid that still will glow in the dark. Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, as long as you don't like leave it like bleaching out in the sun, usually these things they keep working.
Okay.
So, I mean, I've never had big problems with them.
It's that radioactive dust that they were looking for in certain countries, right? That's what they put in it. It keeps it glowing. I like that these other ones, though, the other hands that are in here, including the bent up Vega claw. That's really cool. That I love.
And his mask too, like it. They really put a lot of attention there.
Yeah, these are super impressive.
Yeah, they are. This is exactly what I wanted for the Simpsons line, and they would never do it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I mean, the only other company I know that does packs like this is NECA, and they extremely overcharge for a very limited amount of shit. Like you're talking about the value, like NECA charges over $60+ and you might get 2 heads and then a bunch of smaller accessories with stuff, and that's it. You don't get that much. You get very little actually, and they charge over 60. This is like 50 for all that. That's insane.
Yeah, that is wild. But now, is this a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive?
Yeah.
It is. Oh, shit.
Yeah, but you can get it on their website, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you could?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's called the Jada Toys Next Level, and you can pre-order it on July, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, shit. We're going to have to keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Hey, Vinnie, when you saw the Spider-Man melt into the tar, did he give you the thumbs up like in the Terminator 2? It was over. I will tell you that it was over time. It was crazy. I even asked my neighbor to go on the roof to see if he could find it, and he couldn't. But I'm like, I was pointing at it. It's right there. He didn't see it. I'm like, are you kidding me? But it was dangerous because it was near the ledge on his roof, and like it was sort of slanted. I'm like, I don't need my neighbor falling off the roof. But it sucked. I'm sure it ended up just turning into you just see a white spider that's probably sitting there on the roof now. They're like, what happened with this tar? But yeah, that's just not okay.
Melted.
Yeah, that broke my heart. I used to see it every time I went up and down the stairs. Like I look out that window, I'm like, Spider-Man. I was like here. I was like that Chun-Li figure. I was like, he's my Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Oh,
they went all the way with the tear. I just noticed that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a great freaking job, dude. And I said in my thing that it wasn't the right Blanca face, but apparently in the new Challengers it's that face, but in the old Street Fighter in the old Street Fighter game.
The bugged out eyes, you mean?
Yeah, with the thong sticking out, which is like would have been freaking hilarious. But
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I forgot how messed up they made Guile.
Yeah, I think they forgot the sunglasses though, unless that was in the other version.
I think it was in the other version. He's got the extra bumps all over his face.
That's pretty cool.
Shit.
He's got one hair out of place.
I forgot about his gloves that they were kind of ripped up too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Man.
Yeah, these are sweet. I love that they added his extra hands too. Damn it.
Yeah, seriously, it's rare when a company like puts that much effort and like love into something, and that's why I buy all of their figures because I'm like, damn, dude.
Guys, I gotta make more sales on Whatnot so I can buy this set. So guys, remember tomorrow night at 9:20, I'll be going live. Oh shit! I'd like to see the rest of this though. Is this just like some blacked out teeth?
No, he's all lumped up, looking right above his eye.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm looking at mine right now. That's on the shelf because he did have already kind of like a lumpy forehead, but yeah, that's funny.
They got a new version of him coming out.
They got a what?
A new version of Akuma coming out with white hair.
Oh, the Shin. Yeah, Shin Akuma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shinguki.
Hold on.
Well, I was going to say I got something interesting to show you guys.
Okay.
So I actually got the one review that I've been promising for weeks, and unfortunately, because of technical issues and everything else, I wasn't able to get to it. But before I give you the review, I'm going to lead in with a pigmation because that's just the way it works, man. Got to give a teaser
for
the figure that I'm going to be showing off. So here we go with this week's Pigmation.
We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
That was great.
So obviously that means it's going to be leading into Kranix. I wasn't sure what to think about this figure, and well, I'm just going to let the first video speak for itself.
Guys, we are hanging out with Windcharger, the master of the Transformers. What's going on, Windcharger? Windcharger getting his nom on like every pig. They demand lettuce up front before the review begins. Of course, with Windcharger here, you know what that means. It's going to be Transformers related. Could be sci-fi, but yeah, with this channel, you know it's almost Transformers every time. So what do we got? We got Transformers the movie, studio series, and we've got Kranix. This is one we've been waiting to get for a little while. We had just a little bit of funds, and there were some discounts at Target. Thank you, Shifty, for pointing them out. We did get Kranix. So there we go with Kranix. Packaging is the normal packaging. It shows a little bit on the back. Shows a brief scene of him in the cell in the movie. The colors look slightly different. I have to get some pictures of what he looked like in the movie and, of course, compare it with a toy. But here we go with that, with the box and our Kranix, and Windcharger is going to let you know all about this one.
And here we go with Kranix in a stationary pose right out of the box. Not too bad looking. I think he looks a little bit on the thicker side because the animation cells, it makes him look a little bit thinner than this. But let's go ahead and let's get him posed up next to Cup from the movie. You can see Cup is a little bit taller. If I can get Cup to stand, his legs are a little bit on the sloppy side. But you can see Cup is just a slight bit taller than Kranix, not by a whole lot, which pretty much scales within the movie. I mean, Cup and Hot Rod were a little bit bigger than Kranix, but not by much. So let's go ahead and let's get Kranix in some poses. We'll go with Kranix in a running pose, not too bad looking. I'm sure if I got to stand up and kick that leg back, it'd look even better. He does not have enough balance to get on his own. I'll try it one more time though. I did somehow get it to balance, so here we go with Kranix in another pose, showing off some of the twists, the turns, and everything else, the waist, the turn at the elbow, the movement up at the shoulders. Very little rock down the bottom of these feet, though. It is actually very, very minimal. So, yeah, that is pretty much it. These things turn. They got ever so slight rock, and that is it. Man, the head has got a pretty decent amount of movement in this thing. Looks way up. I mean, once again, that's part of the transformation. That's why his chin kind of tucks down right there. Kranix does also come with this little blaster. And of course, without any real rocks down the bottom of the feet, it does kind of limit how much you can pose them. And because the rock is so bad in these things, trying to get him down in a kneeling position looks absolutely terrible. Then, of course, Kranix has the ability to assume the position as he's walked out to the Sharkticon tank pit.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
There we go with Kranix showing off. I think that was one of the takeaways there. I mean, there's a few points of articulation could have been better, obviously, down in the bottom of his feet, with having almost no rockers whatsoever. But he does look a little bit thicker than he did in the animation. Not by a whole lot, but just a little bit more. And that actually plays into the second part when I wound up playing it. And you'll see what I'm talking about. But thoughts?
Yeah, Steph, they don't have any buns. Did you see that?
Yeah, but honestly, it's one of the few Transformers that I don't know that he showed that I was like, man, I would buy this one. It's kind of cute.
It's got the old school vibe, the way they did the
exactly, the colors.
I thought it was pretty neat.
Yeah, and I thought maybe it was like a little bit too dark, but some of the cell shading that I've seen and some of the other like retouched versions of the movie, it looks just as dark as this one. So I guess it's just a matter of which one you're looking at. Because some of the old stuff, man, it was like almost washed out. And that's why you had that really creepy, like light magenta look for Hot Rod. Go ahead, Steph.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say it's giving a Barbie car a little. I mean, not in a bad way, in a good way.
Yeah, because you like Barbie.
I actually never had Barbies, but
Barbie critics.
I appreciate the colors.
It's a whole lot of pink.
Yeah.
Pink.
It looks cute. It's the head. I don't know. It's the head, little eyes, and the little mouth. It's kind of cute.
It's got feminine hips as well.
Them breeding hips.
It might have made it look more like a female if they would have had the skinnier proportions.
Right? The Sharktacon's like, I'm gonna get you pregnant.
Hey, look, Sharktacon already jumped on Kranix once. Let's not make this get out of control.
I told you.
I was actually looking for the Alicon too to do that pigmotion. I just could not pigmation. I couldn't figure out where the hell it was. I got the Alicon somewhere, and I got the Pit of Judgment where there's another Alicon. I was going to do all of them.
Oh yeah, the Pit of Judgment. I remember that one. That's set.
Yeah, so instead I just decided to use the one Sharktacon, which, man, I love that Sharktacon. Really cool Sharktacon. Problem is the arms/legs for the Sharktacon on that are extremely loose to the point where I was having a hard time standing the damn thing, and I had to rush through a few shots. I was like, "Damn it!"
And dude, don't get me started. I spent like nearly 2 hours looking for a damn figure. And it hit me where it was. I'm like, I'm not gonna get this because it was buried like under 3 other trunks. I'm like, nope, it can stay where it is. Well,
I think that's where my tote was for freaking where the Alicon was. It was buried under like 3 or 4 totes, and I just wasn't all about digging that many totes out for pigmation. Don't get me wrong. I wanted to do something fun and everything at the same time. I ain't trying to break my back.
No, exactly.
But let me go ahead and play the second part so we can get through the rest of Kranix.
Do it.
We now return to the Transformers.
And here goes Kranix in this weird jet mode. Of course, Kranix never was seen with an alt mode in the movie, so this is just pure imagination, maybe sketch designs. You could also take the little blaster. That's another thing Kranix never really came with, but whatever. I mean, there's a million things they could have had in there, probably would have made more sense, but it's all right. The guns are never a bad thing. So there we go with the little blaster, put on in this weird alternate cybertronic looking jet. Here we go with Kranix in his final pose, trying to fight off a Sharktacon. So there we go with the Kranix. I think they nailed a lot of the look as far as the G1 movie is concerned. The colors are pretty accurate. Maybe a little bit darker in some spots, but I don't think that's bad at all. I think it looks a lot better than some of the way that the cartoon cells looked a little bit faded out. So I think this color is pretty cool. The alt mode a little bit to be desired, but then again, Kranix didn't have any alt mode in the movie, so who knows what it could have been if Kranix had one. The only thing I would question is some of the limb proportions seem just a little bit too thick. And I think if they would have thinned some of the proportions of like the legs and the arms out just a little bit more to match the movie, they probably could have did something a little bit more convincing with the alt form, because it wouldn't have been as much kibble to actually have to hide into that weird jet form. I think it would have worked out a little bit better. Overall, not bad. I think that we can give this Kranix, we can safely give this Kranix an 8.5 out of 10. It's not bad. It matches the movie fairly accurately. It needed some rockers down in the feet. It needed a little bit better movement up in the shoulders, and probably could have used a slightly better alt form. Other than that, this thing looks pretty good, and it does what it's supposed to do. It looks like Kranix from the movie and transforms into something that resembles an alt form, so can't really complain too much, but it definitely has points knocked off for the lack of articulation and a little bit lacking of a jet form.
Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers.
There we go with Kranix.
I hated the alt mode. It does not look anything like a Malibu Stacy Corvette.
Dude, it would have been an instant buy.
His robot mode does look good though.
Yeah, I think it does a pretty good job matching up to the animation. So I mean, I could complain about a lot of things, but I'm not going to complain too heavily about it. You know me, man. If I think it's piss poor, I will say it's piss poor. It could have been better. Don't get me wrong. The rocks down the feet really did irritate me, especially during the pigmation section. I had a hell of a time getting him to stand, and that's the craziest thing. So all the joints on this thing are incredibly tight. There's no loose joints on this damn figure whatsoever. Where you turn the legs and put them and you stand them, he will stand if you can get him to stand, because there's no rockers that pivot those feet and the ankles to make sure he stands up properly.
Yeah.
So, especially the way my diorama is built, where there's no even surface on it, it's because it's like rocky. It's supposed to actually really resemble an alleyway where it's all dipping and scuffed up and all that stuff. So it's really, really difficult to pose somebody like that doesn't have rock down in his feet. But I mean, I kind of pulled it off a little bit. I was turning his little bottom, his clawed feet sideways to kind of use 2 points to kind of make that as a connection point instead of relying on getting the rock in the position. So overall, I mean, still pretty cool. I like him for what it was. I don't regret this purchase at all. It's not like Powerglide, like and I still see people talking about how great Powerglide is. Powerglide had so many damn issues, man. I was just completely irritated with the fact that almost nothing poured it in on that freaking Warthog. Damn it, the jet form.
Yeah,
I want to say it's Warthog, but I can't remember now if that's actually correct. And it's funny, I normally know that right off. An A10 Warthog, that's what it is. A10 Fairchild Warthog. It is Warthog. The wings didn't pour it in at all, and then there was problems with the back not sitting properly. It was just there was just too many things wrong with Powerglide, and too many people simped over that mode on that freaking that mold. And I'm like, dude, there's no way it should be this bad. But man, what are you gonna do? Some people just never learn.
Yeah, that's Hasbro. Like I said, they do some things great and other things like shit. It's so weird.
Well, I can tell you, I got another one, and it was partly because of the sale. I wasn't planning on picking this guy up. He's a re-release. I'm not going to mention who he is right now, but he will be upcoming in the next so many weeks. So I already filmed a few toys in advance. One of them's a Transformer, obviously, I just said. There's going to be 2 G.I. Joes, and then there's going to be an Eastman and Laird figure that I had no thought of being able to pick up at this point, but I managed to get it, and it was super discounted, not because of the sale, but because the box was damaged on the shelf. So it had to have been a return or something, but it wasn't. The inside of the figure wasn't open. Man, that thing is freaking sharp. I can't wait to show that one off. I will say it is Eastman and Laird by NECA, and it's really freaking cool. And it's another, I will say this much, it's a hefty piece. So
yep.
Oh, very cool.
Do with that as you will. It's pretty damn cool. You definitely want to check out that one, Steph, if you want to know what NECA can do when they do it right. I think this is going to be another one. Like the Garfello, I thought was fun. This one,
dude, I was looking for that guy. I couldn't find him in any stores. Yeah.
Yeah, like, apparently a lot of people like that Garfello one.
Yeah, he looks good.
Go ahead, Steph.
Oh, I was just saying that he was awesome.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
I love that it was both of them together as well. Odie and Garfield. But yeah, this was the Shin Akuma. So this is one that's going to be going up, I guess, on San Diego Comic-Con. But there's one thing I did notice about this, which makes the set even more badass and why it makes more sense. So he does come with both of his gis, but it also comes with one for regular Akuma. Because if you remember that figure, he has his big logo on the back, but he didn't have one that was plain. So they corrected that.
Oh.
So that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's cool to include both of them too.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. No, these guys again, Jada, man, they've been crushing it. And here was the other exclusive, which looks absolutely amazing. They have the beat up, bloody version of Invincible. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are caught up or not, but yeah, it was a very famous fight, and in the comics as well with Conquest, that dude. And yeah, this thing looks amazing. He's got like 4 different heads, and he comes with a Conquest head.
I'm glad you said it was from a fight, because at first I thought maybe he went down on somebody during that time in a month. I was getting really worried.
Adam Eve, right? No, but yeah, oh my god, the fight is one of the most brutal things that you'll see, and then their rematch was even more disturbing. But yeah, no, they did a great job, and I love that they're putting these effects on there too. So now you can add these to other figures. So that's pretty cool.
Did they make a Subway playset?
They should. That'd be killer. You know, people that just exploded everywhere. But yeah, I've never seen any other company do that. 4 different heads like that. Well, NECA was the closest, but I don't think they did 4. I think they've done 3 heads. But pretty damn.
I'm trying to remember. There was a figure that they had where I want to say that it had 4 extra heads.
What?
Was it one of the
You know who has? I know a figure has 4 heads.
Yeah, which one?
That Ultimate Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
No, he said NECA.
Well. I know Tommy loves that hacksaw.
Yeah, one retarded head was enough. They didn't need 4.
It's me! Hacksaw Jim retarded!
Oh, shit. You gotta love it.
That's what happens when you sniff glue for too long, kids.
Yeah, right. So, I got a pretty cool review. I know Steph's been wanting to see this one. So I guess I'll just. Or maybe I should save it up. I got 2 reviews. I know. I just teased and then I'm pulling it up. All right, fuck it. I'll do it, and then maybe later or next week, then we'll do the other one. Here is my damn fucking YouTube opens up. God. All right, here we go. And Shifty, you're gonna see it because I say it as well. So I got mine from Big Bad Toy Store.
Hey guys, this is Vinnie Art, formerly designer of McFarlane Toys, and today we're going to be opening up the Marvel Legends series Secret Wars Spider-Man Alien costume. And if you did watch my short, there is a glaring issue we're going to be addressing. Here's a hint. All right, more than a hint. But anyway, we're going to break into this one, give you guys a full breakdown, the pros, the cons, all that. The only one I have in this set is or in this series is Magic, and I did do a review, so I'll link that as well at the end of this video. There's the info if you want to read that. There's the image, and I'm actually going to be doing what they did here. I'm going to be putting some of it on his leg, so I'm going to do a slight custom job. So it's a good thing that the knee issue is on the left side. But yeah, let's open this up and give you the full breakdown. So here's Spidey out of the box, and he comes with a whipping hand and 1 symbiote hand without the white patch. And he also comes with this tiny bit of symbiote in his hand, as you can see. And it fits fine. And I will say, the plastic on him is nice. It's not like the Magic one, the Magic the Gathering. That was terrible.
Oh no, he looks good.
Yeah, he looks really good.
The copy that I had
gotta buy it.
originally, it was already like starting to leak. Like, you don't want that with plastic. But this one, everything's very dry, smooth, firm. Yeah, so way better plastic. The only major issue we really have is they did discoloration, whatever they used for that kneecap, that whole joint is not the same.
Was it like a leftover Captain
a lot of
America
people had
knee
those
joint?
problems, and People getting
Because that's what it looks like.
Maybe like one from another figure fell into the vat of Spider-Man parts and it's just got assembled. Because look, it's in the elbow too.
Right? Yeah, I was gonna say that, but they actually painted the elbow over here the proper blue color. They just didn't extend it. So I'm like, wait a minute, is that what they did with the kneecaps? They didn't mold it all in the solid blue. Like, I don't know what the hell those people do at Hasbro, but these people are not paying attention to what they should be doing.
It's the same issue with the She-Hulk.
Split hairs on that because that is just a silly mistake, and it's something stupid. It's a QC issue that needs to be addressed. The other thing I don't like is that they gave him this really shitty ball joint. It's got like no movement, and it does that stupid little cutout that doesn't do anything. This cutout back here is pretty useless, so I don't know what the hell they were thinking. But there are better ways of doing this, and this is like amateur hour. Now, overall, it is a really cool concept. I like what they were going with. Like the symbiote on the face looks good. I like the sculpt work on the arm.
Typical Hasbro, poorly executed. 9 times out of 10, there's always something poorly executed. Just like that Kranix figure. Really cool concept what they had set in place for him, but they just didn't carry it all the way to completion. That's why he didn't have rocks. That's why there was a little bit of missing articulation up in the shoulders, and that's why he had a pretty terrible freaking alt mode.
Yeah, and again, at least with this thing, I do salvage this, and now I really, really love the damn figure, but you'll see.
But you have this dramatic stop that they did right here. So it's this upper half, and then you put no paint on there. Like this whole side needs work, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Especially that his knee is discolored like that. If it was the right knee, boy, would I have been pissed, and I would try to contact where the people I got it from and ask for a replacement or my money back. But yeah, if you're lucky enough to find these in stores, definitely you'll be able to pick one that doesn't have these QC issues. Ordering
Vinnie would have contacted Hasbro. Look, man, I got this figure. I was hoping to be hard, and now I'm kind of limp. I don't like what you did here. This is not good, fella.
What the hell, Tommy? Wait. We're
Well,
not talking about Malibu Krennic.
See that? It was true. It was all true, Vinnie. You glitched out.
No. We're not talking about Malibu Krennic. We're talking about alien suit Spider-Man here. So come on.
So wait a minute. You got hard door Malibu Krennics?
No, I didn't. You did. What the?
No,
Stop it.
This is the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man body. So if you are familiar with that, he does have excellent articulation. Really good. He's got drop-down hips. He's got toe hinge. Everything else is your standard.
That should be mandatory in all Spider-Man figures to have the hinge on the toes.
Poses. They look awesome.
It should be standard with any figure that has martial arts.
Spider-Man figures
that too.
Have plenty of hands to swap out. Same deal with the black one. If you have the symbiote ones, and I'll have to kind of show that during this review. So you can still get them into some pretty cool poses and stuff. And that's what I like about it. But I am going to put some paint on here. I'm going to fix this or modify him as best as I could. But there are more things you could do with this figure. His range on the butterflies are really good too.
You know, I was going to ask you that too, Vinny, if you didn't mention it.
You could definitely swap.
Yeah, it's really smooth. I like what they did. Oh, the other thing I want to point out too, his right shoulder, he has red underneath in that joint. It's another thing. Why didn't they make it blue? Because you can't see the disc from the top of the shoulder. So just make it blue as well. There's like stupid little mistakes that this company keeps doing. I don't get it.
You guys want to, and I will show you one that I think looks pretty cool. So we got this swap out, which isn't too bad. It kind of works. But here's the one you really want to see. Right there.
Oh, nice. That's fucking cool.
Looks badass.
Very sweet.
Really.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Now I have to get it.
Like you weren't going.
Shifty, I believe that you're on cleanup this week on the green room.
The game reverse.
Steph left the mess back there. Mop it up.
A million times better.
I'm drowning.
Pretty damn sweet.
Do you have the spider venom though? Because imagine a spider venom on Matt's head, but it could be cool too on that body.
Oh, the smaller one.
Yeah, the one where it's like Peter's head and he has the goo on the side, the unmasked one.
Yes, I have that one too. Although, yeah, that's what I forgot to do, the head swap with that one.
It ports on. Yeah, well, how come they're not using like the universal ball joints that they?
Yeah, that one is like loose on every other one, right?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why.
Dude, I noticed on a few different figures, like from some of these different companies that have swap out pieces, that they're changing. Like some of them. Like, I noticed that with the NECA figure, the Garfella one. He had this huge, like almost like basketball size
extending some of this
ball joint at the top of the head. It was crazy. You would think you would see something like, you remember that Triceratops Zog figure I had for Eastman and Laird, that big giant heavy duty figure that was like a brick that you could kill somebody with. You would expect a ball joint like that to be on something like that, not this teeny tiny little Garfield character.
I think the reason why is because if it was smaller like that, since it's a smaller figure, you might just break the whole figure when you try to swap the heads out.
Dude, I had a hard time pulling that thing out, and what I wound up doing is I wound up pulling the whole freaking barbell out of the neck joint.
Oh shit! Okay, then I stand corrected.
And I had to snap the head back onto the big large ball joint, and then use that to jam the freaking neck joint back in. It was a mess.
So let's yeah, that's right. I went back on the roof and I salvaged that half of the figure. You're right. But yeah, you're gonna see the paint job in a second. Yeah, man, I was really happy with how it turned out.
But overall, still pretty cool. So here is what I did to Spider-Man.
Oh, nice.
And I think this paint job really helped us out. Covered up the ugly ass knee joint that was discolored. Whatever plastic they used was not the proper one, but now it looks awesome. And I put a little bit of white onto his abdomen area as well. I broke this up a bit. It was too perfect and then stopped abruptly. So I added a little extra black in there. Same one on top. But yeah, I think these little touches helped a whole hell of a lot. And yeah, I used the Sharpie black acrylic paint marker. Those are available right now over at Walmart.
You did miss something.
Usually come in sets with different colors.
You missed something.
What did I miss?
Back of the neck where it connects to the head, there's like a big red spot back there.
I think the Sharpie.
Which one?
See it right back there where the black is connecting? You can see the black. The black is on the bottom of the neck coming up, and it goes red.
Yeah, I'll pop the head off. Yeah, good catch. Yeah, I'll fix that. That's the thing, because you're looking through our cameras and zooming in. So
the Sharpie black acrylic.
Man, it looks so good.
Thanks.
Those are available right now over at Walmart.
It really helps it.
Usually come in sets.
Yeah, it does. I mean, that's what it should have had. How do you just do like a stop by the ribcage?
I think this.
I tell you what, that's a nice freaking matchup too to the color.
Thank you. Yes, and I swear by these things because I haven't had any rub off or anything like that or chipping from these black. You'll see them in Walmart typically. I think Target has them as well. So they're in red packaging. They're all black. It says Sharpie on it, and then on the tops you'll see the different colors. And yeah, they're around $10. I think for like 8. There are 8 different markers, but they're like each set has different colors in them. So just look for the ones that have the black and the white. The white isn't as good as the black one. The black one, it goes on very, very nicely. Sometimes the white one, it might look you might have to put a couple of coats on. But
no, I mean that's what a lot of those whites like that. I've ran into the same problem too. You got to do the white multiple times. Same thing with certain red colors. Like if it's a bright red, the first time you put it on, you're probably going to get a very dulled out red, and you got multiple applications. Like when I did that, the one battle bot, the Warrior. When I had to put the Warrior, make it look like spray paint on the front of the bot, I had to do that about 5 times to get that shade of red on the front of that damn bot. But Soul Assassin, I've seen people do similar method with Spider-Man Unlimited figure. Hasbro would be getting lazy with their paint jobs. Yeah, right. RR also says that nut gets past the all-seeing eye at the pig. You're damn right. And Bone, I love the smell of Sharpie in the morning. And everybody was saying, and Bone says, definitely looks better now. Excellent work. Soul Assassin said,
thank you.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, because again,
if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
go ahead.
No,
Did somebody say
Spider-Man is one of my favorites, so that's why I want to make sure like this thing was going to look fantastic. And again, that kneecap, it doesn't bother me at all now because it's painted black.
If I'm not mistaken, I saw a video or I just read something here recently that in customization, somebody said that you had to paint yellow first and then put the white on top of it, and it'll look perfect. Because you have to do the multiple layers of white. They said if you put yellow down or pink, you do the white over the pink or the yellow, it'll show up better.
It's possible, but I've had issues with the yellow one as well because I painted the Shazam sash on the McFarlane. I had to put like freaking 10 coats on there.
Oh,
I mean, it looks good now.
It might be pink.
Yeah,
it might be pink.
Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, I'm sure another color that's a little bit more kind of forgiving because then it's as it dries. Yeah, then you got to put the other one on and make sure that it doesn't, that the wetness of it doesn't make it blend. Because sometimes that'll happen too with certain paints. But
yeah, I definitely agree with that, and I agree with Soul Assassin too. Yellow does suck the paint with. I haven't done a lot of battle bots with yellow, but there was one of them I had to use yellow, and it was freaking a nightmare to paint with.
Yeah. Before this, and with the discoloration and all that, I would have given him about a 7. But now I go to an 8.5 on him. Again, Hasbro, they just need to fix a couple of little things here and there, and they can get better figures. I don't know why they always kind of drop the ball in the 11th hour. It's so weird because this is a beautiful piece. If he had extra hands and an alternate head, this could have easily been a 9.5. With the obviously with the added paint and all that. But yeah, like I said, the idea was great. The execution was done poorly. And yeah, a little bit of customization, and it ups this figure a whole hell of a lot because it is a beautiful Spider-Man figure. And again, the whole concept is awesome. So there you go. Yep. That's my review. That's my review. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching.
Couple of things.
Is that what you think it is in his hand? There's this one you were talking about, the Spider Venom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had him in there. I forgot to dig out the alternate head.
Couple of things. Why haven't they made a freaking Mystique figure like this where she's mid transformation?
Yes.
I don't get it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would have been, that would have been killer. Because I know they did that exclusive, the diamond version of White Queen, Emma Frost. But yeah, do another one where you get swap out parts for Mystique and part of a paint job like that.
Yeah, and it's not little things. You said there's little things here that I want to thank you both, Steph and Vinnie, for making the reviews of that Magic figure, and all the other people that did reviews, and all the people that spoke up about how rickety that arm is and how much of a problem it was, because I've seen so much complaints. And Kyle Peterson, he does wrestling figure reviews. He literally just turned the arm, it popped off and broke. I was like, yeah, that's it. I canceled my pre-order because Big Bad Toy Store had not fulfilled it yet. And it sucks because that figure looks so good. I've been waiting on it for months. And yeah, hopefully Ross will get it, or I can buy a broken one on eBay. And then when Danielle Moonstar finally comes out or whatever, I can do, some head swaps, and then I can find like a alternate arm that looks kind of like, Magic's, and I can fix, a Kit Bash one. But them to screw it up this bad, I don't know what they're thinking.
You're probably better off just if you get the damn figure, even if you get it on the cheap, just waiting for somebody to do a third-party fix for it, because these people that are doing the third-party shit will fix almost every mistake that freaking Hasbro makes. I watch these guys all the time with their Transformer third-party pieces. Like they have one I just seen the guy did for a Shockwave. Now, granted, it's not perfect, the fix that they have for it, but it was a simple fix with a new waist and slightly bigger toes to actually make Shockwave almost the same size as Soundwave. Granted, Shockwave should still be taller than that. He should be taller than Megatron, really, if you want to be honest. I mean, if you're looking at the original toys, he should be just as big as freaking Jetfire or Skyfire, that they call him. But he's way undersized in a new line.
Here's the thing, Tommy. There's no real easy way to fix this because on that side of Magic's body, when Kyle broke the arm off, it's a tiny little pin compared to the other side. So somebody's going to have to really come up with something. It would be easier just to kit bash with one of the other New Mutants when they come out and just find a custom arm. Just make your own custom arm and pop it on because they totally did a totally different setup for the arm with that,
Yeah, but I'm saying don't underestimate some of those people with the third party freaking corrections because some of those guys come up with some really interesting shit. And just I can't let this get away without mentioning it. Okay, so of course bringing back animal trading. It gets 8.5 out of 10 pigs and 10 goats, 10 ducks, 5 chickens, and 10 toes for the pigs to nibble on. Appreciate that. It's always nice that Chaos keeps this alive in our chat. Time for the pigs to nibble on trash bro toes. Yeah, right. Hasbro is shit with their figure height scalings. Absolutely. They're always fucking that shit up.
McFarlane's worse.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that, and this is why I'm going to say I don't know about that. Hasbro has in-house franchises such as the Transformers. How do you screw up Rodimus Prime to Galvatron? How do you screw up Optimus Prime to Megatron? How do you screw up Soundwave and Shockwave and their heights not being correct either? I mean, Soundwave was a little bit closer. I can't really say Soundwave, but like some of the other ones, they're just the way undersized or way oversized as some of them wind up being. And this is their own franchise. This is not something else they're making for somebody, for another company. This is their in-house product. And they're still screwing it up. Yeah.
But still, Todd's sizes are way off. That Batgirl's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, half that shit ain't even his though. Once again, this is why he's losing. Part of the reason I still say that he's losing the DC license.
Well, he's losing it because he underbid. That's the main reason. That is the main reason. It's like, oh yeah, we got to renew this. Here's my bid.
But how many companies just stick with whoever they're working with at the time? You're going to tell me that they and I much as I hate them, you can't tell me that Disney couldn't have shopped around and probably got a better deal off another company if they would have shopped freaking Star Wars around. But they stayed with freaking Hasbro instead.
Yeah. This is true. Well, I mean, there are other companies that have been doing them. So, I mean, but yeah, mainline, it's so stupid. It really is.
And Hasbro is bad, but like, look at Figuarts, they have to do third-party Gamerverse stuff, like a better Cyclops because he's too tiny, and then they're redoing the Spidey too.
That Wolverine looks amazing too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
Well, you know what? And also, Steph, when you're talking about stuff that Hasbro screwing up, there's one company is called Magic Square, I think it is. They're doing Transformer figures that, man, some of those things actually blow what Hasbro mainline is doing for Transformers out of the fucking water. It's ridiculous. Like, there's no comparison with some of the figures. It's so bad.
I agree. I absolutely agree with that too. But no, dude, I think NECA would completely fuck up G.I. Joe. I think they would ruin it. They make them closer to statues and you can't pose them or anything. Hasbro, for the most part, have done really good jobs. Almost all the ones I've reviewed have been getting between 8s and 9s around there. What's his name? Cobra Commander, I gave a perfect 10. That figure is incredible. And for the scaling and what's closer to, they got like in between the comic book and the cartoon kind of vibe to it. It's just certain characters they kind of drop the ball on, but for the most part, the line overall has been fantastic. NECA could not have done that. No way.
Yeah, NECA looks statuesque. Oh, did you guys see the people just posted this in my Discord, but the Gamerverse Psylocke, they just revealed her.
Oh, they did. Was it SH Figure Arts?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, hold on. How the hell do I do this?
The share screen.
Yeah.
You can do it. We believe in you.
You can do it. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Look at that. I mean, she's a little shiny there on the.
What's that song? The Hip Don't Lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that character, she was known for them thunder thighs in that game.
Yeah.
But look at how great the hair is.
Yo, it looks so good. The matte finish is nice on there.
Yeah, the effect on the arm.
She got the thong. Is the thong accurate to the comic book?
Oh, it's a thong.
Is that the only photo?
Yeah, it's the only one I saw. But hold up.
Okay.
Oh.
It's the only one they posted, but everyone was freaking out about it and
I want you to read that comment right there, Shifty.
Thick thighs save lives, gents.
And they hid the joint as well. That the thigh joint, it goes underneath like those X straps on her legs. That's pretty good. That's a nice way of doing it.
Oh no, it's the only one because it's leaked.
Is that legit? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's legit.
So yeah, we leaked this months ago. I don't know. I don't know if it's the full reveal. Probably not, because there's only one picture going around. It seems. Yeah.
I want the Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
That Spider-Man's freaking cool.
Yep. Yeah, she looks really freaking cool.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks is their pricing.
Yeah, they're really priced high. Like I don't have any figure art, so like I got burned so hard on a Mayfix that I paid $100, and I was like, ugh.
Shit.
I don't know if I wanna.
I had to walk away from figure arts.
Yeah.
So I got really interested when they started doing SH Monster Arts, and I picked up like the Godzilla, the Kong, and I was looking at some other ones, and then all of a sudden the next wave prices went through the roof. I was like, yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. I think I'm good with I'll just get something cheap, but thank you very much, but no, thank you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't know if it's really worth that price, bro. Like,
yeah.
Crazy.
Absolutely ridiculous. That is really cool looking figure, though. Really nice choice of coloring, I think.
Hell
too.
yeah.
They got all the glossy paints right in the right spots.
Yep.
All right, guys. So I'm going to give everybody an option here. We can go with a spotlight, or we can go with another pigmation that will lead into a toy break.
Pigmation, toy break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
I'll go with Shifty too and stuff.
All
Pigmations are badass, and then you got a 2 for going there. So.
All right. Well, here we go with a pigmation. We're getting a double this week because the pig was a little bit busy with this, and believe me, the toy break will be fun at the end. The toy break starts off a little slow, guys, but I guarantee you it ends with a bang.
We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Short and sweet because, well, that's not what's going to happen in the toy break with Buzz. So let me go ahead and break into that toy break.
We're back for another toy break. This time coming by way of Ross for $2.99. We got this what is that, XL1S or X15? I'm not sure what that is. Buzz Lightyear. There we go with that Buzz Lightyear. Got a bend at the elbow, bend at the knee. Both joints the same. It's got like a little bit of a twist right there at the knee. And no kind of rockers or anything like that. The ball joints at the legs.
and at the top of the bicep are basically the same. They turn and they come out. There's no hand movement whatsoever. It's all in the elbow, and he's got a waist turn and a little bit of head movement here. It's just not great. It feels like it's on a ball. It just doesn't move very well.
Buzz comes with the helmet dome and a port for the rifle on the side. And of course, the ability in the one hand to be able to hold that blaster rifle. But let's go ahead and let's put Buzz to the test. All right, guys, let's see what kind of damage we're going to be able to do to Buzz Lightyear. Good shot right there on Buzz. There's a good shot. There's his helmet. All right, we are getting ready for the end of Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear is about to go to infinity and beyond. Bye-bye, Buzz. Have a nice trip. Oh, courteous. And there we go. That's all that's left of Buzz to infinity beyond for real. Charred remains of Buzz Lightyear. Vader charred.
That was awesome.
Well, now the short with Galvatron makes sense why it was just a fireball at the end.
Yeah. Dude, that reminds me of we used to do that as kids. We'd get the G.I. Joes and we'd strap them to bottle rockets and we'd have like a makeshift parachutes. And some of them, they worked really well. Others, you see, after it popped and they'd fall, that the parachutes were on fire as they were falling out of the sky.
You should have saved it for 4th of July.
What, you don't think I have more planned for the 4th of July? Shame on you, Shifty. Shame on you, sir. I'm planning on getting something that's a little bit more flammable for the 4th of July.
Oh, shit. Would you find a Brie Larson figure?
Hey now. Hey, that's not cool.
I didn't say Bigfoot. I said Brie Larson.
Hey. Did you know the leading conspiracy theory now is Bigfoot's an alien? Like that's what everybody's saying now. That they're
dude. I mentioned that many years ago. So I also mentioned, and I'm going to get into it too heavy because this is not the stream for it. But just real quick, you ever heard of remote viewing?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay, so people say that they have remote viewing, see things from other galaxies and everything like that. They say that people that are filmmakers often have remote viewing. What is one of the things that George Lucas seen that was very much like a freaking Bigfoot? Wookiees.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
There was also a lot of reports that every time Bigfoot is seen, there's usually a lot of UFO reported sightings right around the same time. So this is not a new theory. This is a very old theory.
Yeah, I heard the other one was that they think they're like interdimensional beings or something.
Yeah, well, they say the same thing about Loch Ness Monster if you dig deep enough into that. But
yeah,
once again, that's stuff for another stream,
right?
For another time. So I got another one here for you guys. Of course, we're going to come back with the old pig. The old guard pig is going to bring up the old school stuff. And we got Indy with today's toy history lesson. And it's really funny because I'd seen what Johnny Lawrence over there on Twitter did recently with one of his movie polls. And this is actually a toy history lesson I started over 2 weeks ago. And I was like, okay, I got to finish this one for this week. And he just happened to be running a movie head to head versus what this particular movie that's going to be in this toy history lesson. So here we go.
Welcome, one and all. I am your Professor, Indy, of the Guinea Pig Collective. And now, we are going to get into some toy history. Welcome back with me, Indy, as we get ready to punch our way into this next toy history lesson. What will we be talking about? We'll be talking about the 1980s lines of toys that came out for Rocky. So despite the massive cinematic success of Rocky and its franchise, the selection of officially licensed toys was surprisingly sparse. Compared to a lot of other toys that were being produced at the time, mainly for Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica and a lot of other cinematic and TV shows, Rocky did not receive the same type of attention, especially when it came to toy products. Now, the first one that released anything was in 1983, and this was done by a company called Phoenix Toys. This is the most iconic and comprehensive vintage Rocky action figure line, produced under license from United Artists to coincide with Rocky III. These fully posable 6.5-inch figures featured fabric shorts and removable boxing gloves. The lineup included Rocky Balboa, Apollo Creed, Clubber Lang, and Thunder Lips. Following that up in 1985, Winston Toys tied to the release of Rocky IV. This company focused on highly stylized novelty items rather than traditional action figures. Their most collectible offerings included the Rocky figurine erasers, ink stampers, packaged on classic 80s blister cards. In 1982, Ertl had also joined in, and they are known mostly for die-cast vehicle, and Ertl produced miniature 3-inch die-cast metal Superstars figure line with the Rocky signature sports car from Rocky III. Then there was the crossover in 1987 that almost happened. G.I. Joe in 1987, through Hasbro, notoriously planned to introduce Rocky Balboa into the G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero toy line, as the Joe's fitness coach. Marvel Comics even published a sneak preview layout of the character. However, due to licensing conflicts, specifically Stallone signing an exclusive toy deal for Rambo with Coleco, the figure was abruptly canceled and was never produced. Guys, thank you for joining me on this toy history lesson.
Dude, he would have made so much more money had he not signed that other contract.
You know what? Here's the thing that gets me. He had a contract for Rambo, and I realize it's still his likeness, but Rocky's a whole different character. I don't know why he couldn't have gotten away with it. And what's going on, Keely Chow?
What's up? It also has to do with the those other scumbags, the people who had the rights. That's where because that's what he had the big issue with. That's why he wasn't in the last Creed movies. It's because he had the people who own the property. So maybe that was the big issue.
Yeah, and then that's how Big Boa came about.
Yep. What you get? That's a great figure.
Yeah.
I was actually I was shocked that I was able to find some of the mock-ups for it, though.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. That was cool to see. I saw them once before a while ago. I just don't remember where.
Appreciate that, RR.
Stuff. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was a great segment. You got to take those segments and put them up as their own videos as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of the things I like to leave as exclusive to here, though. I mean, then again, I've got so many damn exclusives to just here.
I know.
It's actually getting kind of crowded.
Yeah. It's just my suggestion. The pig does what the pig wants to do, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, it could work well. Like,
Mm-hmm.
put some good titles and shit, and people will watch it, especially the old stuff. Like people love to see the old vintage stuff, even if Rocky looks like he's seen some shit in them one blister pack.
Yeah.
That he raised for one.
Well, my problem is, and I'm sure anybody that's ever been to my channel could see it. Like my views are extremely low for how long I've been on YouTube and for how many subs I got, and for people that put up similar content that may not even have as many subs as me. For whatever reason, YouTube just can't stand my guts, and they absolutely limit my reach. I mean, I know people that I've known for years that will check my stuff out. They will not see any of my videos. They're like, dude, I didn't even get notified that you put up anything new unless I actually happened to talk to them at the time. I was like, oh, did you see that one I just put up? And they were like, what one did you just put up? I never got notified. I get that all the damn time.
Right.
And unfortunately, if you don't get X amount of views within, right now, it's like within the first week, you could just forget it. It's buried so far into the algorithm that it'll never see the light of day unless somebody happens to share it somewhere else and it gets some traction somehow. But yeah, more than likely not, because I posted 4 of those toys from the past episodes all in a row. Like I made a little post about it on YouTube that I was just going to drop a whole bunch of them, dropped a couple reviews. I was going to drop some more, but then I had a bunch of things going here at the house, and I'm probably going to do it this weekend. I'm going to drop a whole bunch more videos because I've got a stockpile of videos that from back in January when I was in the hospital, I just never had the opportunity to put up. So I'm finally just getting around to it now.
No, which is good. Yeah, I think it's so wonderful.
Honestly, the thing with YouTube now, it's really just the titles and thumbnails. Like, if you let me choose the title and thumbnails for one of your videos, like we can see how it does, because I don't know how your algorithm is, because it looks like you're always doing the same toy review, so the algorithm should be like, okay, well, this is like this specific the fuck is the word for it in English, category, I guess. So like it should know that. So I don't know, sometimes just tweaking the titles and thumbnails can help a lot. But
yeah, I think so.
Well, I did crazy changes with the thumbnails. The original thumbnails that I was using, Steph, were super plain, and I thought they were good enough, but I got nothing out of them. So then I thought what I did was an upgrade to make them a little bit more flashy, and I'd asked Vinnie and a few other people about it, and they're like, dude, man, I like the way those thumbnails look, and I still don't get anything on it. I don't even know what to do half the time.
Yeah, we have to go more dramatic with certain
I think it's like simplicity is the best, honestly. It's just one background, your face, the character, text, and boom.
Yeah.
You gotta put your face on that stuff, man.
Yeah, dramatic change, and then start cranking them out.
Yeah, I know, Chaos. I know I'm almost there with it. It's the problem I'm having with the computer dying on me, doing something like that with music, it's really taxing on the computer. It's really taxing. So I'm working on the new computer. It's just I can't figure out how to transfer all the information over because the new computer apparently doesn't have the same storage this old one did. So
when I was a small child, I hate to take the way back to the Rocky segment, but when I was a small child, I wanted a Mr. T figure, and they gave me a Clubber Lang figure. So that didn't really he wasn't wearing his blue jean outfit like I wanted, but I accepted it. And I was a huge Mr. T fan. I watched the cartoon. Couldn't watch the A-Team because it's past my bedtime, but I took that Mr. T figure everywhere. And I for some reason, I don't know why, but I convinced my dad to build a little wooden bed for Mr. T to sit next to my bed so I could put him to sleep when I went to sleep. So yeah. Clubber Lang had a bed right next to me when I was little.
I bet you were so hoping they were going to come out with a Tamagotchi Mr. T.
No. But damn it, I wanted a real Mr. T with the blue jean outfit and the gold chains. And I wanted the little bulldog with the mohawk. I don't know if they ever made a figure of that, but
I don't think they did the dog. Now, my brother had like the 12-inch Mr. T, the hard plastic one. And he had like the removable earrings. He came with the tool chest and all that shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's sitting somewhere in the back.
That and the Inspector Gadget doll. That's the two figures I wanted the most as a kid. Never got them.
Oh, Shifty put his action figures to bed.
Yeah,
Did you eat Mr. T
that
cereal,
one.
Shifty?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, that wasn't as good as Batman cereal though. That Batman cereal was the best.
All right, we are winding down to almost getting out of here. Did anybody have anything else? Because the only thing I got left is a toy hunt.
Vinny had a goblin, a sweet goblin there.
Oh yeah, I was showing the Green Goblin one that apparently this is the new one that they're doing, but I'm trying to see what the differences are. I got to dig out or look at my old review to see what the major changes are between these. But I do know he's got the shin cuts now, but I don't know about the torso. I think that might be the same. I know he's got a new head. They give him a new head.
Yeah, I just wish they would give him a laughing head. That way I could get it and make a Joker figure out of him.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah.
I might have. I had quite a collection of underoos as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got cursed at because I had bought my adult brother one time for Christmas. He got so pissed. I bought him Skeletor underoos. I didn't even know that they were selling them again, but I found them in one of the times I went into a Hot Topic for my daughter, and they had Skeletor underoos. I'm going to send this son of a bitch those for Christmas. He's like, what the hell kind of gift is that? I said, you look at it and buy the Wonder Woman ones.
Oh, shit.
I had Spider-Man underoos and Incredible Hulk.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks good in that packaging though too. I hate the other one had that stupid completely sealed up packaging, so you can't even see the figure.
Oh,
yeah.
But he did have the purple hoodie part that you could take off anyway. So I don't know.
The figures look cool. It's just like the other one didn't have shin swivels, and this one doesn't have a waist swivel. So
yeah, I'm trying to remember if the other one had a waist swivel or not. Or if it was just the diaphragm. But, yeah. Still looks good.
It looks fucking amazing though. Like,
yeah.
Sucks that it's
the
so
glider is beautiful. I will tell you that too. It is really nice. I had that thing up on my shelf for a while. But yeah, when I move shit around, it's like now it just looks like a toy room exploded or a toy store exploded in here.
It's hard to see on the other one because he has a belt.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did have the belt.
Here's the modified Iceman figure with the matte coat finish. He looks a little bit better.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
What's going on with his shoulders?
Oh yeah, it looks way better. Holy hell.
It actually looks like an ice cube.
Yeah.
I think it's the light. Light is affecting the joints on the shoulder.
Yeah. They said if you spray that shit, they said you need to wear a mask and do it outdoors and make sure there's no wind because that stuff will F you up. The matte finish in the spray can.
Oh, the matte. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you always got to be careful with that stuff. For sure.
Yeah.
We used to do that with some statues and shit. Putting the matte finish. Yeah, and then they got to be out there for like almost a full day to dry and everything.
The thing is, they put this out right around the time that they put out that White Queen, and the White Queen, the face looks so much better with the paint. You can actually see the face and stuff compared to.
My one target. That's all they got left is her.
Yeah,
like the one target. All that stacks and stacks and stacks of Daredevils they had gone. Now I haven't checked the other target that usually has a better selection. They might still be stocked, but yeah, the one I go to all the time, man, they were gone. They were.
Dude, I told you, he sold out everywhere. There was no joke. So yeah.
Well, if I go to the other one and they're stocked, I'm gonna see if I can get a few of them because I'll save one or two to try to resell if I have to.
Yeah, because that from what I understand, it's a really good mold. And yeah, that's Stephanie. She did the review. But my friend, he picked me up. He said he found one for me. So I just next time, we hang out.
Nice.
So yeah, man,
I've seen,
you look too good.
The only one I've seen on the line so far is that lone peg warming absorbing man over at my Walmart. Nobody wants him
because no one knows who he is.
Yeah.
That's not a popular character. Even when he was in the books, he was just like some fucking shitty, like D-list character.
So speaking of oddities, so I got the toy hunt for this week. This was a weird one. Some of the things that I seen is towards the end. I think it's towards the end of this toy hunt, but it's those weird Power Rangers that I was talking about. It was just strange. But here you go with this week's toy hunt.
Another day checking out what they got in Target. A lot of the same old nothing sitting up here as far as Transformers. The red twin mill, a bunch of those. The regular twin mill and Bone Shaker. Once again, $35.99 for these things. Sideswipe still here. These Cyber World things I never sell. A few more of these. The Gamer editions. The Big Convoy and the WSK or QK frequency 8-tracks sitting here. And don't get me wrong, it looks cool, but I'm just not into that series. Everything else is just pretty much blah. Like, really isn't nothing to see here again. It's kind of the same thing with G.I. Joe over here. So you got your one Joe there with the Scorpion. You got a couple right here, but once again, that is all they have. They got a few of the Masters spread throughout over here, but not much. Even the Origin stuff is almost gone. The sketchbook series just about gone. And yeah, it's just a whole lot of nothing again with this stuff. Like even this stuff, like these really cheesy looking Spider-Man figures, like these things are horrible looking. Absolute trash. And they got some Power Rangers. For anybody into Power Rangers, they got a whole bunch of Power Ranger stuff though, including, get this, Godzilla and Power Rangers. Kaiju Ranger Red Rodan. That's pretty weird. And Blue Anguirus. Pretty strange. Didn't even know they were doing a crossover with that. Not a huge Power Rangers fan, but interesting nonetheless. It looks like they got a few more wrestling figures sitting up in here. Jesse the Body, Logan Paul, Alex Shelley, Seth Rollins. They got a few. Mr. Fuji. But check out that. They got King Kong Bundy. Looking like the old LGN on the Stone Cold Steve Austin that they've had for a while, but that's kind of cool. I like that. That's pretty damn hilarious. Last thing before I get out of here, looking at the few McFarlanes they have, Mr. Terrific. It's pretty much all that is Mr. Terrific all the way through. They got this one multiverse Batman sitting here. Let's see what else they got. Got that one. That's some weird coloring on that one. I don't really know how I feel about that. That's that other one. Then they got this version over here. The regular old gray and blue. Like that one a lot better. There's a dark blue one again. That's all that there is. Pretty slim pickings.
There it was. Have you spotted those Power Ranger ones yet?
No, I never saw them.
I think I might have saw them today because they had some Power Rangers sitting on the lower shelf that looked weird near the Star Wars toys, and I was like, "What? Yeah, that's I don't know because they had horns on it or something." Yeah, I was like, "That's a weird looking Power Ranger." But that man, I wish that Hush figure, that nice looking Batman, they had at my store today. They didn't have it, so I had to go with the weirdly colored one. Yeah, I've already got the original Hush, the black one, or the second one that came out, the black and white or the gray one.
Yeah.
But I would have got this new one.
Plastic cape or cloth cape?
Plastic cape. Yeah, this is the new one's the only one that came with the cloth cape.
Gotcha.
Agreed, Bone. I think the gray and blue looks a lot better.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a personal preference.
Yeah, I like that figure a lot. I think I did the review on it.
Do you have anything to add to that stuff? I thought you were trying to say something.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
Does my
right.
is my still working? Okay, not working. I couldn't see my.
But like I was saying in my video, that dark gray and blue Batman, that was originally one of the 16-bit versions in that Justice League video game series, and they re-released it without the digitized effects. And this is the only McFarlane figure I've seen this on. They put a wash on the gray parts, and every figure the wash is different. So you need to look at it if you're going to get that figure. And there's a bunch on the shelf. Compare them because there's some that has totally different crevices that have a wash in it, and it's really weird.
Son of a bitch!
Well,
I never showed it. I was talking about it like. So we got one more thing to show. There's that
thing.
Batman we were just talking about. So apparently, I had the review. It was on another page. I uploaded so much shit.
Yeah, I think you did it last week. You reviewed it.
I didn't. I showed the other one. I showed the Dark Knight one.
Oh.
Did I? I don't think I showed this one. Did I show this one?
I think you did.
Hello, autocorrect.
Let us know from the chat.
McFarlane Toys, comic book creator. You can check out my stuff at vinnieart.com. Yeah, but this is the new one, and I do like the colors, so let me crack this one open.
Or I watched it on YouTube.
Great. So here's Batman
No,
out
I
of
didn't
the
make it public.
package. He comes with two black batarangs, 2 fists, a right and a left, and
Yeah,
2
I've
throwing
seen
the batarang.
Did I show it?
I'm pretty sure I've seen it because you talked about the two-tone cape, and I mentioned that I had bought the black and gray one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just forgot to make it public then. Never mind.
And autocorrect primer, what's going on? Welcome to join us. We're just getting ready to get up out of here, unfortunately. Hey, rewind, check out some of the cool ass things that we've shown. And, I think if there's anything that I might make not exclusive to the channel, it might be something that Vinny's actually been bugging me to put up as a regular short on my channel. And that'll probably be some of the pigmations that I've been working on. So,
yeah.
I mean, technically, those things are already made to actually go up as shorts, technically. So,
yeah. I wasn't bugging him. I was threatening him.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to release photos with you. And, oh, wait, never mind. That's a different country with no.
That's the current status of my closet. Every couple of months, I clean it out. And then it gets taller and taller. And I clean it out, put stuff in a bin. And it gets taller and taller. I have no room in there again. Every time I try to get my uncle up here to help me put up like custom shelving in there, like custom shelving like I want, he gets tied up. So
I want to get out of here.
I got to buy more bins. Huh? What?
I want to get out of here.
Okay. Yeah, I do too. I need. Yeah.
Thank you, autocorrect primer. Appreciate it. Guys, as you know, this is the end of the show. I'm going to let everybody take their time and just go ahead and say what they got coming up on their channels. I'm going to let you know what they got going on. And in case you didn't notice earlier on, I dropped Steph's link in the chat for one of her new shorts that are up there. But by all means, go ahead and check out her channel. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and we're going to hand it off to Steph right now with this intro.
Hey, I'm stuck. I can't transform. Oh, thanks. I think.
Hola, so you can find me at Friendly Neighborhood Toy Reviews on YouTube. Also have an Instagram with the same name, I think. Probably. Also post some reels on there and stuff. And my cat just jumped all over. Oh god. And ew. Jesus. Sorry. So I mainly do the reviews, but I also apparently complain about Hasbro, and I don't have any stream and stuff like that planned, but I mainly just do reviews if that's your thing. I do Marvel Legends and McFarlane stuff, Storm Arena, Jada Toys. So yeah.
Awesome.
Appreciate it, Steph. And as far as being mad at Hasbro, believe me, we're all on that same page. Wish that they would do more because trash, bro. We're looking at you, sons of bitches.
Sorry, my freaking cat just got my ADHD.
It's all right. When the cat jumped into your diorama, it was pretty hilarious too.
Oh, God.
the cat asked Deadpool.
Yeah. He was like, "You don't have an ass. Here's mine."
That's all right. I have that same thing with the guinea pigs sometimes, and they will nibble on the figures like Cliffjumper nibbled on my freaking Perceptor figure back in the day. But Steph, thank you for joining us, guys. Be sure to check out her channel. You can find all the links down in the description, including hers. I'm going to get around to adding her to the damn intro. Believe me, I'm going to get there if this computer would only freaking cooperate with me. But thank you, Steph, and we're going to hand it over to our next victim.
Listen to me! Get me out of here, you fool! Too late, fools! Say nothing, Baroness. I saw the entire catastrophe.
Too late, fools, because love rules in the love shack. Hey, yeah, I had another fun time here tonight. Thanks for having me. Great show. I'm glad everybody stateside here could get in on that great deals at Target. If you're listening and watching, head out to Target this week for Saturday night because good sale going on. Sunday night, I don't know if we're going to do it or not because we've been skipping a lot. Over on the Real Review 3000, it's Jackbox one night where we play Jackbox and What the Dub. We get in the chat. We'll try to get you in the game. And that's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Shifty.
Yep.
Always fun every single time. Appreciate it, bro. And now I'm going to pass it off to...
Not bad for an old-timer. Old-timer.
Guys, it is the pig, and you can see a very sleepy Stripe just laying under his legs because Stripe doesn't want to have to expend any more energy than he has to. Guys, thank you for spending your time here. Could have spent it anywhere, chose to spend it here with us, and it is greatly appreciated. I see that autocorrect primer says, cool, subscribe to your channel too. I'm mad at Hasbro as well. Yeah, and we appreciate you subscribing, taking your time to spend it here with us. You could just spend it anywhere, and chose to spend it here with us, and hope that you like everything that you see from us. By all means, guys, be sure to leave any comments if there's something you don't like that we're doing, and we'll try to look it up and we'll see if we can make corrections. Probably not, though. I mean, it all depends. But we actually love getting comments from you because it lets us know what we need to focus on a little bit more than other things. It's not to say that we're not going to do some of the same stuff. But if there's certain things that you guys want to see, I know I always try to focus on them. When people say bring more old school stuff, that's what I try to focus on. I bring more old school stuff, and that's what I've been doing with all the streams moving forward since I heard that one. Heard you loud and clear. Crystal. But thank you for being here. Remember, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not think. Your silence and your compliance gives consent, and we will catch you next time. And now we're going to hand it on over to Vinnie.
I'm just saying goodbye. Save your energy. So long. Here's one Starscream's been saving for you.
Hey everybody. Yeah, tomorrow night I should be doing another Whatnot stream. These are some of the things you could get over there. I believe you could get the books right now. If you click on there, you could buy them from there. You don't have to buy them from Kickstarter. I have a few up there. I didn't put a ton just to kind of, dip my toe in the water. But I'm going to have a couple more originals up for the live stream as well. I'll probably end up doing another drawing as well live. But yeah, hell yeah. And RR, dude, thank you again so much. You helped me out a ton last week. But yeah, I'll try to get some more pieces up. If I have time tomorrow too, it depends. I might do a couple of simpler drawings to put in. If not this week, I'll probably do it for next week. But I want to give a couple different options. So low end and high end. Because again, this site, I'm very new on it, and we got to build an audience. So if you guys could come hang out and check it out, that'd be great. The link's there. All you got to do when you go to profile, you click show, and it'll take you right to it. If you click on it, where my picture is, and this is the next show that's up. So 9:20 tomorrow. Tune in. I don't know if I'm going to do another stream earlier in the day. If I do, I'll let you guys know. If I do, it'll be around 5 o'clock, like I used to do. But I don't know yet. So we'll see. Playing it by ear. But yeah, in the meantime, thank you again, guys. You all rock. Have a great night. Yeah, be good to one another.
Awesome. And RR, thanking you for the beautiful work, man. RR, just amazing.
Yeah, I hope you love all the originals. They should have got the in one piece. So
Yeah, and Chaos, yeah, it was right before Christmas. I think I had mentioned it once or twice. I didn't have a lot of time to get into it because I was right around. It wasn't too shortly after, I should say, I wound up in the hospital. So, yeah, when it rains, of course, it's just the way it is. But guys, thank you for being here, and we will catch you next week, hopefully on time, not early. Guys, have a good one. Later, y'all.
Good evening, everyone.
You better run, Mojito.
What? I thought you said don't move.
That was before. Now, you run. Adios, amigo.